BNC, Bills News Consolidated. Hopefully this is working right now. But who dey we them? I think I got it figured out here, guys. I think I got it figured out. We're going to be rocking out without StreamYard. StreamYard was what was giving me a little bit of a problem. But we got a big-time game today. We're going to be getting into all the stats. A little pregame show here. Talk about everything. Just let me know in the chat. I can still see your comments. I just can't pop your comments on the screen. So, Steven, Sutton, Michael, Hall, Joe, Jack, everybody, I appreciate you guys so much joining me tonight. Make sure you guys hit like on the video. It means more Bills Mafia is going to get in this thing. Let's see. This is going to be a great game. I just hope this is working. Let me know in the chat. Everything's working fine. A little bit used to StreamYard, but for whatever reason, it wasn't connecting. I don't know what is going on there, but we got to get into some keys for success today. Buffalo Bills are definitely going to have to get after Joe Burrow. I did some research this week. I hope you guys saw my videos leading up into this week. Some common denominators. Some reoccurring themes in all the Bengals' losses to this point in Joe Burrow. And we found a bare minimum of 3 sacks on Joe Burrow. I think that's going to be huge. We have Von Miller, who sacked Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl with the LA Rams twice. And we had Leonard Floyd, who sacked Joe Burrow in that Super Bowl once. I mean, that's 3 sacks right there. And sure enough, Linval Joseph is here tonight for the Bills. Rasul Douglas, brand new signings for the Bills. Absolutely huge. But here we got Josh Allen riling up the troops. You could hear him say anything, right? We got to do anything and everything. Tiggs is smacking his head on Josh Allen's shoulders, but we got to do it all. We got to do it all tonight. You know, we got to play the best freaking game of football tonight. That is for sure. Bengals, man, they had a lot of people banged up. They had a lot of people questionable for this game, like Joe Mixon, like Orlando Brown, their starting left tackle. And who's in his place? Cody Ford. So we got to keep an eye out on that. I mean, if there's an injury on this offensive line, we could very well see ex-Buffalo Bill Cody Ford out there going against the second best defensive line in football, leading the NFL in total sacks. Just absolutely dominant. You can see here, right? Damar Hamlin is inactive tonight. He's going to be standing on the sidelines. A.J. Klein, Balin Spector, Jermaine Infetti, Alec Anderson, Poona Ford. But again, Rasul Douglas, Linval Joseph, they're out there. They're out there for Bills Mafia. Absolutely huge. Leonard Fournette. We got to see about Leonard Fournette. I don't know if he's going to be a go. It didn't look like he was going to be a go for this game. But, guys, comments, questions in the chat. Sophia, love you, Matt. Go Bills. Appreciate you so much, Sophia. Thanks for joining tonight. Jack, Sacramento, California. That's a great spot. I've been through Sacramento several times. I absolutely love freaking California so much. Steven, Miller time, he says. That's right. And you know what? I got a song. I actually put together a little song today. I think I might have to try and play it right now. I got a lot of fooling around with this. That's all I know. I don't know if I have it anymore. Let's see here. Whoopsie-doozy. We got to get this down without StreamYard. Everything's a mess. I don't know if I can get the song. I don't see it on my desktop. Yeah, no interceptions. I like that walk and towel for sure. We got to take care of that freaking football. The Bengals had the 3rd best turnover differential in the NFL right now. So that's definitely a fundamental thing that the Bills have to take care of the football today, you know? And I think forced fumbles is going to be huge. If we could force a fumble or two, that's going to be huge because we know Joe Burrow. Like, Joe Burrow takes care of that freaking football. He does such a great job. But we got Pete Hutchins in the chat. Hey. He says, go Bills. The Bills. Pete says, let's go. Vito's in the house. He says, time for Miller to step up or sit down. McD benched Elam and Williams not performing. Yeah, man. Von Miller coming back off that injury. I agree. And I think we have to be careful how we use Von Miller. I think it's important not to use Von Miller in like short yardage situations like sure running downs, we have to use Von Miller in sure passing downs, like 3rd and longs, right? And utilize them that way. We have to get after Joe Burrow. Like, Joe Burrow has to get sacked. And this offensive line, statistically for the Bengals, has really been pretty horrible. Joe Burrow is getting the ball out the fastest of any quarterback in the NFL right now. Faster than Tua. And he has the 9th most quarterback hits. So you couple those things together. Joe Burrow getting the ball out the fastest of any quarterback in the NFL, well, he should be taking the least amount of hits of any quarterback in the NFL, but he's actually taking the 9th most. So it just goes to show you that their offensive line is pretty poor. And I think Ed Oliver, Leonard Floyd, Greg Rousseau, Von Miller, AJ Epinesa, all of our top sack leaders are going to get after it today. And you look at the Bengals, right? We have 3 guys in the top 21 in sacks in the NFL. The Bengals have 2 in the top 35, right? That Aiden Hutchinson, Hendrickson, has 8 sacks on the year. And then you have to go all the way down to 35th on the list to find their next guy. This is a cumulative effort for the Buffalo Bills. We have the sack fest going on here in Buffalo. And that interior pressure, I've been saying it so often, it's like when you go through the center and guard, that's the fastest way to the quarterback. And Ed Oliver is definitely capable of rattling up Joe Burrow. But let's check it out here. It looks like Leonard Fournette looking on. It doesn't look like he's dressed up, so it doesn't look like Leonard Fournette is going to be playing tonight. He even mentioned the pass blocking schemes. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky getting the groove of things, just like we saw with Nyheim Hines. But Leonard Fournette, he's going to get the groove of it. And here it is. Linval Joseph, Mr. Big Man, filling in for Daquan Jones, slapping that Bengals logo there. We got a ball out tonight. Can't wait to see Linval Joseph doing his thing, and also Rasul Douglas. Are you kidding me? And the thing with Rasul Douglas is he's never played Joe Burrow in his career. Joe Burrow has no idea what to expect from Rasul Douglas. I mean, Frank, no one knows what to expect from Rasul Douglas tonight, but I'm feeling an interception from this guy. He's a ball hawk. He's a freak. He's an absolute freak. Let's see here. Game day breakdown. You guys can see this is the game day breakdown. All the players that are going to be starting today for the Buffalo Bills. Let's go. Yeah, Vito says keys, no turnovers, no drops, no crucial time penalties. Without those, the Bills should be good. Absolutely like it. Absolutely like that comment. What a great comment there. Leo Cinema says Bills Mafia in Maryland. Love it. Absolutely love it. We're worldwide. We're U.S. wide from East Coast to West Coast. We got people in Maryland. We got people in California in here. We balling out. Jack says, be scared. Bills Mafia is everywhere. When they say who dey, we dem. We dem, baby. We dem. Let's go. Al says Bills offense showed some newness last week. Let's keep it going. I like the newness. I like the urgency, right? I like the speed of the game and the hurry up. And you heard Josh Allen even say it, like the plays get to Josh Allen sooner. Obviously, in the hurry up, Ken Dorsey is spitting the plays a little bit sooner to Josh Allen. And I think that's one deficiency of the 12 personnel with the 2 tight ends out there, especially with play action. Josh Allen is used to the RPO. He gets the ball. He fakes it to the running back, but his eyes are on the defense the whole time, right? So in play action, Josh Allen, he's literally getting the ball, turning his back to the play, and he's not able to read the defense. And when you were calling the hurry-up offense and Josh Allen's getting the play sooner, it allows Josh Allen to get to the line of scrimmage a little bit longer. He's got more time on the play clock to diagnose things on that defense. And I think Josh Allen prefers having his eyes on the defense. He likes seeing the moves, right? Just like the Bills, we have some pre-snap disguise something, and then we rotate into something else. So when Josh Allen's turning his back to the play, I think it's hard to see those things. And it could very well be a reason why, he's got a decent amount of interceptions so far. But I like that. I like that comment there. I think we're going to definitely have to keep that up without a doubt. Megan with the super chat, starting on a good note. Good luck, super chat. Super nice of you. Super kind. Oh my gosh. But yeah, hey, I got a good feeling. I have a really good feeling tonight. I did a lot of research into this game. I really think the Bengals are going to be shocked as to what the Buffalo Bills are going to present. You go back to the playoff game, that 27-10 loss. You heard Jordan Poyer say he was playing with broken ribs. His ankle was bummed out, and his elbow was wrapped up. He said he felt like the Terminator out there. You know, Jordan Poyer wasn't 100%. We didn't have Micah Hyde. We didn't have Daquan Jones. You know, we didn't have Von Miller. Trey White was coming off an injury too, his ACL. Like, he really wasn't himself. And we didn't have Sean McDermott calling plays. I think those are some huge additions for the Buffalo Bills in this matchup. Plus, considering the Damar Hamlin thing, you know, there were so many rumors saying that Damar was a clone, that he wasn't even real, and the camera kept cutting to him. And I think you couple this all together, you group this all together, from the Buffalo shooting to Kim Pagula to John Murphy to all the injuries that happened throughout last year. By the time we got to the Bengals in the playoffs, and I know Isaiah McKenzie said it, we would have won if it wasn't in the snow. But I'm just saying, all those things coupled, I really think the Bills' energy in that game was just dwindled down, and our effort was just not there. You know, the Bengals are going to get a revamped Buffalo Bills in this game, and I think we have a potential of shocking them a little bit here. But the game should be starting any minute here. Absolutely hyped up. This is going to be such a freaking great game. Get your comments in the chat. We're going to rip through these really quick. Again, Megan, that super chat's far too kind. So nice of you. West Palm Beach, Al says, woo, bet you're enjoying that. It's getting chilly up here in Buffalo already. Is Douglas in the game? And Chan, yes. Yeah, Rasul Douglas is going to be playing. He's never played the Bengals or Joe Burrow, and I like it. I like that. Joe Burrow's going to be thrown to a cornerback that he's never freaking thrown to. That's huge. It's absolutely huge. Let's go. Let's go. I'm freaking hyped up right now. This is going to be such a great game. Damar Hamlin looking on. We're going to be getting the game here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. You know, and also the reoccurring themes on defense is the fact that teams have run the ball a minimum of 20 times. So I think offensively, and you don't even have to be successful running the ball. We've seen some losses of the Joe Burrow and the Bengals. You know, some of those losses, the opposing team only had 45 yards rushing. You know, but the fact is that they were committed to running the ball. They were committed to having a balanced offense going against that Lou Anarumo's defense. And what it does is it keeps him honest. It keeps him guessing. When you have short yardage situations or good down and distances, he doesn't know if you're going to run or pass. And when you look at Lou Anarumo's coaching tree and his history, it's similar to Sean McDermott in the sense that they both were defensive backs. Like, they both have a defensive back history, and they're great against defending the pass. So I think that is a weakness in Sean McDermott and the Buffalo Bills. Teams want to run the ball against us, right? Just like the Bengals. Like, we really want to run the ball against the Bengals. You know, they start getting sophisticated in their passing schemes and their coverages, and it gets very, very complicated, you know? So I think it's very important for the Bills offensively to be balanced, and it's important for this Buffalo Bills defense to get pressure at a minimum of 3 sacks. So if the Bills get 3 sacks, 3+ sacks in this game, if we run the ball 20 times, I think we're going to win. Here's the kickoff. It's returnable. Oh, my God. He breaks 3 to 25. So the Bengals are getting the ball to start the game. We're going to get right into the game cast here. Let's go, guys. Get hyped up. Get hyped up.
First from the junior, Alabama. Orlando Brown Jr., Oklahoma. Cordell Volson, North Dakota State.
We're going to clean this up just a little bit here, too.
Lumberjack Iron, Jonah Williams, Alabama.
Let's go, guys. Joe Burrow. Ooh, Bills are already showing a blitz. Oh, man, he motioned him out. Empty backfield for Joe Burrow. Come on. Get to Burrow right away, baby. Here's a blitz. We blitz. He gets the ball out quick. It's caught. About 6 yards. Von time. I love him. Let him cook. Yeah, James Cook is going to get a good one, man. This is going to be a great game.
3 touchdowns, only 4 incompletions. The 2019 Heisman winner, the #1 pick of the 2020.
You know how we do it, too. We're going to be checking stats all throughout the game. Make sure you hit like. More people in the chat, the better it is. It's a party. It's a party when you hit that like button. 2nd and 2. Get him. Oh, screen. They're moving the ball. They're moving the ball. Kincaid, too. I did make some bets on this game I could kind of show you guys. I'll try and get my bets on the screen so you guys can see. Did a final score prediction. They're already at midfield. Come on. Come on, Bills.
Jordan Phillips, Oklahoma. Leonard Floyd, University of Georgia. Dorian Williams, Indiana High School. Charles Bernard, Baylor. Dane Jackson, Pitt. Terry Johnson, Weaver State. Jordan Porter, Oregon State. Micah Hyde.
Yeah, we got Laval Joseph. We got Razul Douglas. Come on, let's get a pick. Forced fumbles are going to be crucial, man. If we get a forced fumble or two in this game, get that ball. Nothing. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Let's go. Come on. We got that train horn coming. Don't you forget.
Last year in Buffalo, and it really was the problem that the Buffalo Bills could not solve, and that was the Bengals running the football right.
We got the train horn. We got the train horn. 3rd and 2. Come on, Bills. Let's go, Bills. It's caught. Come on, Bills. Let's go.
Yeah, a little secret weapon here tonight. Tanner Hudson, a guy they saw some earlier in the year. They liked him in preseason. You got the feeling that Joe Burrow really liked this former quarterback. And a little like a Kelsey kind of guy in that former
Wish that StreamYard was working, but God, they're already at the Bills 39. Play action. There it is. Dotson. It's crazy. I actually went to high school with one of the Cincinnati Bengals cheerleaders. She's definitely a Bills fan. It's kind of funny. Funny. Come on, Bills. Here are the bets I got on the game. You guys could see. Get them. We got each team to score 1 touchdown, 1 field goal in each half. I thought that was pretty reasonable. I put $2 on it to win $46. Josh Allen to score 3 touchdowns, which is like, I thought it was passing, but apparently it's going to have to be running the football. If that happens, I get $96. I think that's very unlikely. But the final game score I have here, 23-17 for the Bills. Should you guys answer on that poll, too? Who you guys repping, Buffalo Bills or Cincy? 2nd and 7 from the Bills. What, 18-yard line? Come on, Bills. Another blitz. Wow, we blitzed and we put Shaq back in coverage. Shaq looks a little shaken up, too. First and goal. First and goal.
Yeah, it's one of the problems you have with this Bengals offense. You have so many different elements to
Yeah, we got to get the turnovers. Come on. Come on. Get the turnover. He gets the ball out so quick.
Terrific opening drive for Cincinnati. This play 9.
Forgot to mention no missed tackles, Vito. Empty set. Come on, Bills. Get that ball. Get that ball. Hey, we just got to match them. We got to match them. We got to match them. I'm sure they practice that drive all week long, right?
Anytime you have all that green grass, you see the slot fade, you see these corner routes down on the goal line, and for Jordan Poyer, just not much you can do when you make a perfect throw that high to a big tight end. And for Irv
Man, he got roasted, man. That was freaking bad.
Here we go.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be a game, folks. It's gonna be a game.
Joe Burrow opening drive. Perfect. Hit ball 6. Never threw it to Chase.
Gotta sack him. Not a sack on that drive, right? We gotta get after him. We gotta get after him. Definitely not a good look on that first drive, but it's early. It's super early. It's a great drive. Joe Burrow goes 6 of 6 for 65 yards and a touchdown. Trayvon Williams, Joe Mixon didn't really muster anything running the ball in that drive. Total of 3 carries for 11 yards. Joe Mixon did get a couple receptions on that drive for 23 yards. Irv Smith Jr., the tight end there, burning Jordan Poyer for touchdown, man. Oh, yeah. It was a great route. It was a good route. And, I think the Bills sent a blitz there. We just didn't have enough people in coverage. Joe Burrow read it and just fed it to the right guy. T. Higgins with the reception for 18 yards. Kind of crazy. You could see the defense, Taron Johnson with 2 tackles, Jordan Poyer with 2, Tyrell Dotson with 2, Christian Benford. Dorian Williams was out there too, huh? That might have been special teams. Josh Norman. Let's see what the time of possession was on that. Oh gosh, we got to start just as fast. We got to match that energy, Bills Mafia. We got to match that freaking energy without a doubt. Total of 76 yards on that drive. Wow, 5 minutes 42 off the clock. We have to get to Joe Burrow. We have to get to him. Top over on X, see if we have anything popping off here. Bills versus Bengals. What's this? Here's the we almost had him. We almost had him right there. Yeah, it was Dotson. Vito called it. It was a blitz. I think we blitzed almost every freaking play on that opening drive. Little crazy. Here's the touchdown too. Yeah, it was a good grab. Play it back. Irv Smith Jr. Tough. Back of the end zone. Oh, gosh, man. They're just playing that touchdown like crazy right now. Freaking nuts. Get the game back here. Come on, Ja. We need you. We got to start. We got to start just as hot. Let's get a touchdown of our own. Megan's starting the stampede in the chat. Make sure you guys answer on that poll. Buffalo Bills or Cincinnati. I'm going to end it at the end of this drive. Oh. Why do we have Ty Johnson returning kicks when we have Deontay Hardy? I don't get it. I don't get that. I know Hardy returns punts, but, put him on freaking kick return. It's not that much different. It's just, unbelievable. Hardy should be on kick return. I don't know what we're waiting on there. Time to score. Focus says that's right. Let's score. James Cook. Who knows? Maybe James Cook rips one for frickin' 90 yards. Diggs in motion. There it is. Dalton Kincaid lowering his shoulder. Picks up 6.
Josh Allen, who leads the league in completion percentage, leads the league in total touchdowns when you add up the running of the pass. He concerned his shoulder, injured it 3 weeks ago on Sunday Night Football against the Giants, aggravated it 10 nights ago on the Thursday night game.
5 yards. Mike Hilton is one of the best nickel cornerbacks in the league, too. Josh in an empty set. Throws a dart. Oh, it's dropped by Kincaid.
Incomplete. It'll set up third down.
I wonder if Gabe Davis is over there going, I had a couple of
Dang. That was a rocket from Josh Allen, though.
Gabe Davis was telling us that every once in a while, Josh Allen will rear back and throw one so hard it leaves big black bruises on his hands.
Especially at the start of the game,
At
right?
the start of the game, when he's a little amped up and fired up, and he leaned back.
That was a hard throw.
Man,
Come on, Bills. Crucial third down here. We got it. Kincaid in motion. Good blocking. Josh Allen finds Diggs for the first. Let's go.
As Stephon Diggs fights through.
Let's go.
And the Bills move the chain.
all right, Mike, watch this one. Completely different touch.
Josh Allen's got a swagger tonight, man. He just looks freaking determined. He looks determined, man. Good grab by Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
No huddle. You're right, Al. It's continuing.
That was number 65.
Diggs in motion again. We're doing the silent count. It must be loud. Diggs has got room. Oh, Diggs breaks it to the 50, to the 45. Go, go, go. Let's go. Deion Dawkins with another pancake downfield, too, playing through that whistle. What a big gain it was. 34-yard gain by Stephon Diggs, breaking tackles. Looking like a ballerina out there. Little short screen pass. Is Diggs not the best, man? Are you kidding me right now? Bengals send a blitz. Josh Allen's got time. He's running. He throws. It's caught. What a grab. Khalil Shakir. Let's go. We're moving it better than the Bengals. We're moving it better than the Bengals. We're moving it better than the Bengals. I love it. Let's go. We're moving it better than the Bengals. Pete Shakalaka. Precision. We're at the 15-yard line. We're about to score a touchdown. Josh Allen changing the play. Josh Allen changing the play. Osiris Torrance in the silent count. Let's go. Bam, in the flat. It's caught. Kincaid's looking. Oh, almost a touchdown. Come on, give it to Kincaid again. Kincaid's on fire. Freaking broke the ice with his first touchdown last week. He's on fire, dog. We need a big game from Kincaid. We're going to silence the Houday Nation. We're about to silence the Houday Nation. Let's go. Let's score this touchdown. Make it quick and easy. Like a knife going through butter. Here it is. Josh Allen, RPO. Josh Allen keeps it. He's looking. Oh, it's too easy. Oh, there's a... Their head coach looking on disbelief. Pick up that flag. That's bullcrap.
Alex Kemp is the referee in charge tonight.
What are you talking? Where's the flag?
And that point is the call. At Nick Scott, the safety.
And the only sign that his shoulder might have been bothering him was he didn't spike.
The touchdown is good.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Taunting offense number 17 for calling the player.
my God. These refs are weak. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yo, which is kind of crazy. This Josh Allen, I placed this wager for Josh Allen to have 3 touchdowns, which means that he has to have 3 rushing touchdowns. And I didn't realize it until after the bet, and I tried to cancel it. But that could happen. Josh Allen with 3 rushing touchdowns, I would never predict that. I kind of did it on accident. Tyler Bass knocks it home. Who day we done? Who day we done, baby? Let's go. That's how you start the game. Strike for strike. Get hyped up in that chat, baby. Al, Jack, Megan, Pete, John, Steven. All you guys, we're witnessing freaking greatness right now. We witnessing greatness. That's right. That's right. Let's check out the stats. You know how we do here at BNC. Josh Allen goes 5 of 6. Has more yards than Joe Burrow on that opening drive. 83 total passing yards, 2 rushing yards for a touchdown. The Bills didn't rush it once on that drive other than Josh Allen scrambling on that final play. Diggs, 2 receptions for 43 yards. Khalil Shakir, are you kidding me there? 1 reception for 22 yards. Dalton Kincaid getting involved. 3 targets, 2 receptions for 18 yards. Eat the sauce. Eat the sauce, Bills Mafia. Let's check out the team stats too. How awesome. Each team already a touchdown in the first quarter. This is huge. This is huge. Let's go. 85 total yards compared to the Bengals 76. We got to sack Joe Burrow. We got to make Joe Burrow burrow in his foxhole. We got to make him burrow in his foxhole. Josh Allen getting a taunting penalty. What? He was pointing at his player to block. He wasn't even pointing at the guy. Josh Allen was pointing at Dalton Kincaid to block the guy because he was running. He wasn't pointing at him in taunt, in a taunting. I can't believe that. These refs are weak. Freaking weak refs. But, man, it goes to show you how fast we freaking scored in that drive. Look at the time of possession here. Buffalo Bills, time of possession, 3:15 compared to the Bengals, 5:42. So you could say, oh, man, the Bengals marched down so easily on the Bills. Well, we just marched down a hell of a lot easier on them. That's huge. That's huge. How hyped up are you guys? We're going to be ending the poll here. Buffalo Bills versus Cincinnati Bengals. We have 90% of the Bills. We got 10% for the Bengals. Unreal. But we gotta ask this poll. Will the Buffalo Bills sack Joe Burrow 3+ times? So this is one of the reoccurring themes in all of Joe Burrow's losses with the Cincinnati Bengals, is that he's been sacked at least 3 times. Let's go, Bills. Come on, baby. Wow, when I did the math, the Bills should be running the football 31% of all of its plays during this game. No team has beaten the Bengals running the ball less than 20 times in a game. So we only have 1 rush so far. It's kind of interesting. Let's go, Bills. Come on.
Get the feeling we knew we were going to get a good one tonight. We just didn't know how good.
Drive 2 for Burrow and the Bengals begins for the 31. Time to avoid the motion man.
Oh, almost picked! Rasul Douglas or Jackson? Jackson, there's a flag. Oh, we should have had it. So close, almost picked. Good. Tim Settle with roughing the passer.
I don't think Settle could believe that he couldn't get there in time, and this is
I'm okay with it early in the game. Oh, Burrow ate the freaking dirt. Hey, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Rattling Joe Burrow, man. Look at, he's hurt. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to see him get seriously hurt, but you got to make him scared. You got to make Joe Cool scared, baby. Keep those quarterback hits up, baby. Just don't get another penalty on it. Hope he felt it. I agree, Jack. I hope he felt it too. Play action. Oh, that ball almost came out. Poyer almost stripped it. They're just short of the first. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. We got the train horn. We got the train horn. Let's go. Let's go. Joe Burrow scared. Joe Burrow scared. Let's see if Joseph is out there. Linval Joseph is right over him. Oh, we're going to stuff him. We're going to stuff him. Get him. Get him. Oh, just got it. Just got it. So lucky. So lucky. Answer on that poll. We got to sack him. We got to sack him. Jason says these refs are going to get us today. Hey, we can beat the refs. We just gotta outplay them. We gotta outplay the refs. Joe Burrow, 1st down. Megan says, let's get in their heads. Mixon. Oh, what a tackle, Dane Jackson. Are you kidding me? Dane Jackson, man, he's trying to make a name for himself. He sees the move that we made with Rasul Douglas. Great tackle. Grabbing his freaking foot. But we got to play the best game of the season here. Best game of the season. You know what? We have a chance to take over the AFC East. Due to that Miami Dolphins loss today, the Bills can reclaim the AFC East with a win. Joe Burrow. Oh, we're going to get him. Get him. He throws it away. Pickett. Oh, baby. Dane Jackson's on fire, son. He caught it, but it's just out of bounds. Joe Burrow's feeling the heat. Told you this is a different Buffalo Bills team. We different. We bringing that energy. Bengals are shocked. They're shocked. They're like, wait, this is the real Buffalo Bills. This is the real Buffalo Bills. Let's go, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Leonard Floyd, Von Miller about to eat. They're about to eat. I feel it. I feel it. Get him. Sack him. Sack him. All-out blitz. Sack him. Oh, man, it's caught. That was great blocking by their O-line. No one got there, man. Von Miller one-on-one didn't get there. Yeah, we should have gotten there. We should have got home. Miller's still out there though, which could be a run. It's a pass. Von Miller. Get that ball out. We're definitely going for the ball. We got to force a fumble, man. Telling you. We got to force a fumble. Dotson kind of out of place. Terrell Bernard, I mean, that's someone else that we didn't have against the Bengals last year. We had Tremaine Edmonds, you know. Terrell Bernard, I think, clearly a much faster, better in coverage linebacker than Tremaine Edmonds. So that's a huge plus going against this high-potent passing attack Joe Burrow throws to nobody. Incomplete. Come on, Bills. Come on, Bills.
So far, the star of the game for the Buffalo Bills is Dane Jackson. Well, other than that guy. But on defense, Dane Jackson's been...
Yeah, Dane Jackson's having a game.
Pretty much one-on-one a lot here today.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, I like the philosophy of starting Dorian Williams, and if he starts screwing up, then put Dotson in. You know, to start the game with Dotson, the sure hand. But I get it. 2nd and 10. Joe Burrow's feeling the heat. Get him! He was out. He stepped out. He stepped out just short of the goal line. He is escaping. He's barely escaping.
But the story of the last 2 weeks is the fact that Joe Burrow is back and scrambling. He's making the plays that he made.
Oh, yeah.
Runs to the championship game.
Come on, defense.
He is back.
And goals in the 2, Mixon the running back. Burrow will throw it. Chase goes up, gets it.
Nothing. Let's go. Great defensive stand. What a great defensive stand that was. Joe Burrow's looking bug-eyed. I'm telling you, they're shocked by our Bills team, man. This is a different Buffalo Bills team than the frickin' playoffs. We a lot different. Mixon grabbing that injury. He was questionable all week. Mixon.
You know, we've seen both of them win on occasion, but at least so far.
He's hearing the footsteps. Al says he's hearing the footsteps. I love it. Come on, Bills. Get a big stand here. We need you, Bills D. We need you, Bills D. Come on, get him. Incomplete. He's out of bounds. Let's go. This is freaking insane defense. Taron Johnson, great job. Jamar Chase didn't have possession of it.
The ball comes out at the tail end of it. The feet were down, but it just got stripped out.
He didn't have possession of the ball.
Yeah, he never had control of it at all.
3rd down. You know what it is, the train horn. Come on, another stand, Bills D. Get him. This is the sack. They handed it off. It's all good. They struggled. We at least slowed them. Hey, we at least slowed them down that drive.
There we go. Watch the double team back up into the linebacker Dotson here, and they just pushed the whole pile straight back into the end zone. Could not have been easier.
Is that Eli Inku? That's where Linval Joseph is going to come in for us, man. It's going to be a shootout. Jason, you called it, man. It's going crazy right now. Let's get into some of the stats. We got to check out the stats again here. This is going to be a freaking crazy game. It's already off to a crazy, crazy game. Unreal. Joe Burrow had his first incomplete pass on that drive. He's 11 of 14, 114 yards already. 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon, 4 carries for only 8 yards and a touchdown. T. Higgins, he's got 2 receptions. Joe Mixon with 2. Tanner Hudson with 2. Irv Smith Jr. with 2. Tyler Boyd. Andre Lovaze. Jamar Chase. I mean, they're spreading the ball around. You got 2, 4, 6. You got 7 different people with receptions already for the Bengals. It's pretty wild. Jordan Poyer with 4 total tackles. Terrell Bernard with 3. Dotson with 3. I think we need a spark. Like, we got to put Deontay Hardy on kick return. But let's check out the team stats here, too. Total yards, Bills are at 85, Bengals at 130. Kind of crazy. 2 penalties for the Bills, no penalties for the Bengals. Time of possession, obviously they've had an extra drive, but time of possession, 3:15 for the Bills, 11:10 for the Bengals. I mean, we got to keep that in mind, too. Like, we got to keep our defense fresh. You know, if it's going to be a shootout, our defense has to be fresh throughout this game. Let's check out X and see if we have any highlights here. Oh, maybe he was pointing at him. Here's Josh Allen's taunting call. You guys could see Josh Allen pointing at him. That's crazy. See if we have any highlights here. Josh Allen and his run and the touchdown. It's a good run. I mean, it was a design pass, design pass. And Josh Allen just keeps it in. So we literally did not run the ball once on that drive. Or Ken Dorsey did not call a single run on that drive. Pretty crazy. Maybe we'll keep that going. Keep passing that freaking football. See if we have any more highlights. Shut up, Collinsworth. That's pretty funny. Game is back. Let's get back to the game cast. So now we got Khalil Shakir returning kicks. Still think Deontay Hardy should be the guy. Yeah, he is a punt returner, but why not use him on kicks? Have him do both. I feel like we hardly use Hardy offensively. I feel like he could do both. Yeah, that was, Kevin, you're right. Roughing the passer on Tim Settle, right? Lou Anarumo just got shredded on that first drive. Here we go, first run of the game. James Cook bounces it. He's going to stay on his feet. He's still rumbling. Picks up a couple yards. James Cook is running great, man. He's running hard. Burrow was slammed. Burrow definitely got those turf pellets in his mouth. He inhaled some of those. He's going to be coughing up some of those turf pellets at night. Let's go, Bills. Pete says Burrow was slammed, Vito. Finally, Settle made a splash. Got another commercial break here. Drew D says they have to stop putting Hyde in the one-on-one with the corner. He's not fast enough. Yeah, that was Poyer, actually. Jordan Poyer was the one that got burned on Irv Smith. Yeah, a little tricky. We really haven't seen that dime package, that dime formation yet. We really utilized it last week on third downs. As the game progressed later in the game, we started using it on earlier downs, first down, second down. But it was like really sure passing downs. The Bills had that dime package with Jordan Poyer actually lined up as a linebacker and then Taylor Rapp as that additional safety in the back. And I think Taylor Rapp being that safety back there and Jordan Poyer as linebacker, yeah, I mean, Taylor Rapp, he's just younger, right? I think Taylor Rapp, top-end speed-wise, is probably faster than Poyer, potentially faster than Hyde at this point, too, in their careers. But Steven Sutton says they call roughing the passer when you break wind. Yeah, you can't even breathe on the quarterback's neck. They're going to call it. D. Raleigh says, I have no faith in this offense or defense after the past 3 weeks. I'm very low on us tonight. Man, that opening drive was so great, though. It was so great, Raleigh. You got to keep the faith. You got to believe. We're going to go strike for strike here with the Bengals, that's for sure. This next drive. Why? That's crazy. That's crazy, Steven. Only positive vibes, Megan says. Unreal. Absolutely crazy. Let's head back over on Twitter, see if we have anything here. Mookie Hawkins says that was too easy for Burrow, 6 of 6. He's talking about that opening drive. See if we have any updates. Just Damar Hamlin running out on that field. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, this is the roughing passer. Matt Perino says it is what it is. You can't control the refs being terrible. Yeah, let's see. Ball is out. Man, that is not roughing the passer. What a disgrace that was. Here, Josh Allen's back. Josh Allen throws it deep. Where's the flag? Flag. Let's see. I'm going to play this again. Pass interference on the defense. Here's Tim Settle. I mean, that is as clean as you could get. Yo, that is some trash, huh? That's crazy. These refs are weak. We got some weak refs tonight. Come on, Josh.
Some game against San Francisco, he played a lot of five-man front, left him one-on-one with the center, and he was a handful in there. But now for Josh Allen, this is when I start thinking about him running, right? With the bad shoulder, did we see as much of that tonight? I don't know. I'm just not sure.
Josh Allen, 2nd and 11. Avoids the sack, though. Good job. We got 3rd and 11. Come on, Bills.
He has 8 sacks on the year. Deion Dawkins probably their best, but you have to get rid of the football for Josh Allen, and they just didn't have anywhere to go.
Come on, Bills. 3rd and 11. Josh 17. Take this game over, Ja.
They're going to show a zero blitz all the way across, which means they have the potential to bring everybody. Let's see if they
I'm feeling Dalton Kincaid. Josh Allen's got time. Oh, there's a flag.
Brown, the right tackle. And there's the first stop of the night.
Pretty good ones on both sides for the Bengals. Sam Hubbard over on the other side, working against Brown. He got inside.
Punting time, Sam Martin will kick it. Irwin back deep to receive. Bills have 2 excellent runners on each side. Cam Lewis.
Come on, Bills.
Their special team starters.
They did decline it. Oh, he got nailed. All right. Come on, defense. We need our freaking defense to step up here. We need our defense to step up. Got to make a freaking play. We got to get turnovers. I'm going to end this poll here. Will the Buffalo Bills sack Joe Burrow 3+ times? And that is the common theme in all of Joe Burrow's losses to this point, is that he's been sacked at least 3 times. So the Buffalo Bills, if we intend on winning this game, the Bills will have to sack Joe Burrow 3 times. We had 18 total votes. 61% said yes. 38% said no. But also what's important in this game are turnovers. The Bengals have the 3rd best turnover differential in the NFL. So let's just say We're going to say on this drive. Will the Buffalo Bills get a turnover on this drive? Buffalo Bills need to get a turnover. Whether it's a forced fumble, interception, we need to get a turnover. Let's just check the box score, the stats here for the next commercial break. Josh Allen kind of stalled out on the second drive of the game. 5 of 8, still 83 yards. Really didn't do anything on that second drive. Oh, man, only 3 carries so far in this game, too. We're in the second quarter. We got to keep running that ball. We got to run that ball. Keep them guessing defensively. Man, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Stephon Diggs, 2 receptions for 43 yards. Khalil Shakir, he's got that 1 reception for 22. Dalton Kincaid, he's got 2 receptions for 18 yards. Man, we gotta bust a move. We gotta bust a move here. We gotta show up these Bengals. Who they? We them. We them. Got the penalties here. 2 penalties for 30 yards. Bengals have now 1 penalty for 17 yards. Time of possession for the Bills, 4:55 to the Bengals, 11:10. I got my cat scratching at the door. I got to get her in. 1 second, guys. Come here, Sashi. Come here, girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Well, Sashi is back. She's a good luck charm. So maybe things will change here. Let's go. Come on now. Let's get this. We got 13:55 in the second. Joe Burrow in shotgun. Looks like Terrell Bernard on a blitz. Too much time again. We got to get to Burrow, man. We have to get to Burrow. We got to get to Burrow.
Everybody can play along at home. When you start seeing one of these safeties coming down here to play the run and the other one going back,
Collinsworth is pretty annoying. Megan.
The problem again is
Like multiple super chats. Are you kidding me right now? Don't worry, be happy. Should I play the Bob Marley song? High snap. Oh, AJ Epinesa was almost there. Dotson with a great tackle for loss. Come on, that's the play we needed. We got to get a spark. We got to get a little spark on defense here. Who's going to bring the spark? Comment in the chat. Who's going to make the play on defense?
people at home can hear a little bit.
I mean, Dane Jackson was on fire to start the game.
I don't know exactly
I'm gonna
what
say-
the tip is that they're picking up on, but clearly they know something about when that safety.
I'm going to say Bernard. Bernard is my guess. Rasul Douglas is out there. He's never played against Joe Burrow ever before. Guys, comment in the chat. Who's going to make the play for the Bills? Mixon, he's got a huge gaping hole. Picks up the first down. Come on, Bills. Make a play.
So you're going to get a linebacker in here, so when you hit this.
We have to get pressure, Al. I agree.
Too high to come up there and make that play. You can see the size of the hole. But the Bengals counter right there by pulling Orlando Brown.
Someone's got to make a play.
through to pick up that
Come here,
first down.
Sash. Another run, another handoff. Mixon's dancing, goes nowhere. Bernard was trying to strip it, though. That's what I like to see.
Does this go back to the playoff game up in Buffalo last year? Because Cincinnati was so good running the ball that Buffalo has to do this on defense?
Well, and remember in that game, the Bengals.
Oh, God, come on, guys.
So they probably did feel.
I feel it. I feel it. This defense is going to make a play.
So it was almost.
This defense is going to make a play.
It really was the difference. You know, these two quarterbacks are so good. They're going to go back and forth, and the receivers.
Sean McDermott dialing up a call.
The difference in that playoff game, I thought, was the Bengals' ability to run the ball and stop the run in a very physical way.
Another run. Nothing. It's going to be third down. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. The train horn. Let's go, D. Come on, McDermott. Dial it up for Bills Mafia. Dial it up for us, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Make them feel it. Make them feel it. 3rd and 3. We got 10:27 on the clock. Joe Burrow. Get that ball, Bills. Get that freaking ball. False start. They're backing up. Great. Huge. Yes. Let's go. We always talk about the momentum. The Bengals are the first team to be favored against the Buffalo Bills this season. All the momentum is on their side. It's on us to steal that momentum back, Bills Mafia. We got to take the momentum back. And this defense will do it. We got to take away that Houday Nation. We got to quiet those fans. This is it. This is the sack. Come on. Come on. Get that sack. Dial it up, Sean McDermott. 3rd and 8. We got 10 minutes on the clock. Leonard Floyd. Oh, it's caught. Oh, he gets nailed. Terrell Bernard and Jordan Poyer stop him short. Bernard is slow getting up, though. Are they going for it? Oh, they're punting it. Good. You got to look out for the fake punt here. But Deontay Hardy in the house. He had a great game last week. Shank it. Bills are at their own 12. Hey, time to march down this frickin' field, Bills. We need points. We need points. We're only down by a touchdown. We stopped them. We officially stopped them. We officially stopped those Bengals. Come on. We know what's possible. We stopped them. This Bills defense proved we could stop them. Joe Burrow, 14 of 17, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon has that rushing touchdown. They have 35 yards rushing on 9 carries. The Bills only have 3 carries for 3 yards. Woo, we got to step that up. Stephon Diggs, 2 receptions for 43. Khalil Shakir, 1 for 22. Kincaid was on fire on that first drive. We got to keep feeding him the frickin' rock. Keep feeding Kincaid. Keep feeding them the ball, baby. Let's go. Let's check out the team stats. Yeah, they got double the amount of yards here. They're at 165. The Bills are at 86 total yards. Obviously, they had that extra drive, but, rushing the football 35-3. Penalties have evened out. The Bills have 2 for 30 yards. They have 2 for 22. Time of possession is concerning, though. The Bills at 5 minutes. They're at 16 minutes. So they're tripling our time of possession. Definitely a little bit concerning as this game starts moving along here. I'll top over on X, see if we have any more highlights. And this penalty here on Tim Settle was complete trash. That is not roughing the passer. Look at Joe Burrow eating the grass. He's going to be coughing up pellets. Tonight, those turf pellets. See that right there? He's going to be coughing up turf pellets tonight. See if we have any more clips or highlights here. The game is back.
Excellent. Take charge of your
Taquan Jones, our guys. Okay, someone tell our D-line to fly around and we will get holding calls. I think he's talking about that Miami game. They were freaking holding them every freaking play. What? In Sync, the boy band is back? Josh Allen throws a bomb! Oh my God, a 60-yard throw. Where's the flag? He was pulling him to the ground. Steven says, let James Cook cook. We got to end that poll, too. Picked.
So this is a simple cover 2 defense here, where he's going to force him to the boundary, but then roll back with him, knowing that he has inside.
This is a bad throw, man. Like, either Gabe Davis didn't run the route he was supposed to, or that was just like a bad throw. Come on, man.
Josh Allen that time, that would be his 9th interception on the season. Dan Taylor Britt, they had a plan, but they thought he was going to have a significant role, and I think we're starting to see it.
We got to stop him here. We have to hold him to a field goal.
Out there, and then instead of blocking, just go up the field. But Burrow that time threw it to the outside shoulder, saw Poyer coming, but made it a safe throw and catch.
89, 2nd and 1. Buffalo's going to take a timeout.
Can't be making poor decisions like that, man. Freaking horrible.
Thus far this season, and you get one of those games where you feel like you can't throw away possession because Cincy is so dominant. Now Buffalo's giving them a short field.
Well, and what makes Josh Allen is his ability to run the football, right? Yeah. That's the backbreaker.
There you go.
So many times for defenses. And this year we've seen him get the ball out quicker. We've seen him deliver the ball and not take so many hits. Not run it quite as
Can't do that. Can't do that. Now we got to basically get 2 turnovers to win the turnover battle. You know, it like just goes to show you how much harder it is once you give the ball away like that. And the time of possession too. This defense is worn, man. Our offense has only had like 5 minutes time of possession. Linval Joseph just nailed him. He's short. Linval Joseph, holy moly, macaroni. Oh my God. He just gave Burrow a wedgie. He just burrowed his underwear up his booty. Linval Joseph just gave Burrow a big-time wedgie. And then he gave him flag back up. To lay a game. Oh, baby, let's go. Yeah. Burrow was trying to pick his wedgie, and he got to delay a game. Swirly whirly too. He flushed his head in the toilet, Linval Joseph. Gave him a wedgie and Burrow couldn't think straight. He got to delay a game. Let's go. He's confused. He's never gotten a wedgie in a game before. Like a rag doll. Let's go, Bills. 3rd and 5. Come on. Get him. Get him! All out blitz by the Bills! No! Oh! Flag holding! Back up! How are they blocking an all-out blitz? They have to be holding. Yeah, that's right. You back up. Every single one of them's freaking holding. Call holding on that whole offensive line. It's a joke. If we blitz, we have to get to the quarterback. We have blitzed on freaking 90% of the plays. Sean McDermott's going nuts. Yeah, Terrell Bernard, I saw him go down earlier, man. Yeah, Terrell Bernard, I think, to be honest, I don't want to say it, but I think he was concussed earlier in the game. And I'm surprised they didn't pull him out, to be honest. I hope he's all right. Guys, get the prayer emojis in the chat for Terrell Bernard. He's on a knee right now. I think he's going to be fine, you know. It's a little bit queasy. But Burrow's looking a little bit queasy, too. I know we haven't sacked him, but we're definitely rattling him. Tim Settle making him cough up those turf pellets. And Linval Joseph, brand new Buffalo Bill, give him the wedgie and swirly. And Joe Burrow gets a delay a game. Let's go. Arthur says praying. Get the prayer emojis in the chat for TB. It's off to a great start here. We're in a little miniature commercial break. We can take a look at the stats really quick. Buffalo Bills defense is holding strong, man. Jordan Poyer, 7 tackles. Dotson with 5. Terrell Bernard with 4. We got Dotson with 1 tackle for loss. We got to make plays. Josh Allen, 5 of 10, 50% completion percentage. I mean, he leads the NFL in completion percentage, and he's at 50% for this game. Just crazy. And that interception. I mean, Josh Allen's running ability, just like Collinsworth said, that's very, very crucial for the Bills here. I think, you know, that's part of Josh Allen's game. It's part of Josh Allen's game. But Cincinnati Bengals, they got 10 rushes for 35 yards and a touchdown. We have 3 total rushes for 3 yards. Like I said, we have to rush the ball at least 20 times in this game, and we have to sack Burrow at least 3 times in this game. So, and he has been sacked once. Josh Allen hasn't been sacked once. Looks like the game is back. What is going on here? Another freaking different language. Didn't that happen during another broadcast where we were getting like the Mexican freaking broadcast?
No, we saw him coming off and had to put it in his mouth and try and...
Nothing cooking today, Megan. I actually made some ricotta and feta pizza with caramelized onions and blueberries. It's really good. You guys should try it. Joe Burrow throws it. Another flag. He pushed off. They're short. They're short. And I think that was Terrell Bernard. Oh my gosh.
See Higgins just sliding on through.
Yeah, but that is an opportunity here, right? 3rd and 14.
We stopped them.
Tough. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Burrow's like missing a fingernail or something, dude. On his throwing hand, too, nonetheless. Ugh. You see that? That's freaking nasty. Burrow's feeling the Buffalo pain. Come on, Bills. We have to stop him here. Please to God, stop him. Burrow's going to get sacked! Yes! There's a flag. Don't even joke. Holding. Holding. It was holding. Let's go! Let's go! Yo, Burrow is bleeding like a freaking sieve. Let's go. 4th down. Let's go, Bills. Come on. McDermott is hyped up. McDermott is hyped up. Great stop by the Bills. Great stop by the Bills. Come on, man. Come on, man. 55-yard field goal. Where's Shaq Lawson? Get a hand on it, Shaq. Get a hand on it, Shaq. Slap it in McPherson's face. Offsides! They got to punt it. A 60-yard field goal? Oh, baby, come on.
This ball was at the 23-yard line, and penalties along with the Bills' defense.
I think they're punting it.
Back and back and back, and now they're going to punt it.
Yes.
You've got your quarterback coming out with a bad finger, so.
Burrow's feeling the pain, baby. He's feeling the pain.
Get that flag thrown. So instead of a second and short going for a touchdown or a field goal, it's a punt, and the interception.
We got to score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. We broke Joe Burrow. I mean, that had to happen on the Linval Joseph wedgie. We gave him a wedgie, gave him a swirly, and then freaking busted up his finger too. What are you talking about? That's pretty funny. All right, let's go. Not a McPherson fan. Can we please call some running plays? I know, Joe. Are you serious right now? What in the world? We've freaking not even ran the ball. What? We got 3 rushes on the day. Come on now. We got 5:38 here before half. Burrow's finger's bleeding. Let's see if we got it on X. I'm sure someone posted a picture of it. See if we have anything here. Poor little Joe Burrow and his bloody finger. Let's see. I'm sure someone's got to have it. Yeah, there it is. Leonard Floyd. He had a sack on Joe Burrow in that Super Bowl. All we need is 2 more sacks. Not seeing anything here. Let's see if we go to the Bills, Bengals. No one's posted it. Not seeing it yet. Sure. So, oh, here it is. We got it. Joe Burrow dealing with a bloody pointed finger on his throwing hand. As you can see, I'll blow it up. It's not going to let me click on it? Really? Oh. You guys could see that there, hopefully. It's his pointer finger on his throwing hand. His computer. Telling you, something weird is going on today. The technical difficulties with StreamYard not working. It's like the voodoo of the Patriots or something. Let that refresh. Just gotta chill out. That could be it too. Close out of that. Come on, Bills. Game is back. Oh, that's pretty cool. How about James Cook for 91-yard touchdown? James Cook, he gets it. Oh my God, the hole was there. Good run, good run. 6-yard run. Answer on that poll. Who's gonna score the touchdown here for the Bills?
Here's a little bit of the musical story. 2 sides of it. 200 TD passes and TDs scored. That's second fastest to Patrick Mahomes. But the B side, or the flip side, is the bad side. 91 turnovers, the most in the NFL since 2018.
They certainly would get helped if they could run the football. But I think they have about 5.
Yeah, we definitely need to start running the football. I agree.
It's all Josh all the time.
James Cook is fighting for the extra yards. Picks up 2.
I was upset to pull forward for a couple before he's brought down by Jermaine Pratt. In case you were wondering why you're playing that Frank Sinatra song, That's Life. He told us that that's the best song of all time. Like, that just describes everything. That's me. That's like, just gotta take it, move on, no matter what people say. And that, along with
Yeah, they just played his favorite song.
before a game to get himself right.
Yeah, here we go. Touchdown.
Second after third, a couple
Josh Allen's about to score a freaking touchdown. Come on, Josh. Oh, he gets nailed.
And they get to Allen with B.J. Hill. Those inside guys have been a big factor. Hill and Reader. And Hill gets his 4th sack of the year.
Pocket just collapsed.
Anytime you get this game going, it could be awfully tough. On those
That silent count is tough.
picked up.
Spencer Brown, where you at, man?
Going out and slamming into the
Wow, Spencer Brown just got worked.
right and has a clean.
It's like he didn't even do anything on that play.
It's almost everybody's favorite stunt in the NFL.
Sam Martin is a good one. This is not a good one. Line drive, 46 yards. Trenton Irwin turns it upfield. Cincy will take over in Buffalo territory for the 2nd straight possession.
We got 3:29 on the clock.
30 after this.
If we hold them to a field goal, we have to get a field goal before half.
To build the NFL schedule by hand, it used to take months. Now AWS runs 1 trillion combinations to find the perfect season in a fraction of the time.
That's loud. Let's see what we got here. Guys, make sure you answer on that poll. Who will score the next touchdown for the Buffalo Bills? James Cook, Terminator Kincaid, the great Grape Davis, or Stephon Diggs? You dig?
Touchdowns on the first 3 drives of the game. Now settling in a little bit. 14-7 Bengals on top. That last Bengals drive. We told you they were marching, knocking on the door of the red zone. They had 4 penalties, 3 of them accepted. And this is the least penalized team in the league. Cincy only draws 4.5 flags per game.
Come on, Bills.
From the 45, Burrow
Oh, could have been picked.
complete as he was
That was a bad pass by Burrow. That finger could be bothering him.
Joe Burrow just came off the field. He sat on the bench, and they cleaned off that right.
Oh, that's hard. That's nothing.
They sterilized it for quite some
I'll tell you
time.
right now, when you cut your hand, hands bleed a lot.
Any warm-up throws. They also
You know,
put heating
and
pads
look,
on
the
that
hand
left
injuries,
foot.
hand
They
cuts,
hurt in training camp.
they are a lot worse than what they are. I don't know if you could. I cut my finger cutting an onion. You can't see the scar. I swear, you should have seen the blood.
Burrow started to look better and really was back to that Joe Burrow complete game last week.
Bill send another blitz. Joe Burrow gets it out, but gets nailed. Oh, it was almost picked. Good D.
Hard as he and Chase collide. And the athletic training staff of the Bills out to look at Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde's hurt.
3rd and 10 coming when we come back.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate.
Get the prayer emojis in the chat for Micah Hyde. Get the prayer emojis in the chat for Micah Hyde. I know Hyde's had that history with his neck. I hope to God it has nothing to do with that. Ay, ay, ay. Cannot afford this with Hyde. Freaking saw. Injuries are horrible, man. I'm just. Ugh. check out the box score here and the stats and everything really quick. But Josh Allen still 5 of 10, 83 yards. Burrow 15 of 20 for 139 and a touchdown. We're holding them up to only 10 rushes for 35 yards and a touchdown there. Bills have 5 rushes for 11 yards. I mean, it's almost halftime, and we only have 5 rushers. And all of Joe Burrow's losses and the Bengals' losses, they've averaged 20 carries in the game. So we're definitely below that mark. We have to have 15 rushes in the second half. It's going to get a little hairy there. I don't know if we're going to get there. Hopefully Ken Dorsey understands the balance of having a balanced offense. We can't just be a pass-happy attack against the Bengals here. Let's see if X is working yet. Try and go back. Oh, I can't get my mind off Hyde. I just hope freaking Hyde is all right. Hopefully the game comes back.
Is anyone else worried your baby will eat them from the inside?
Yeah, look at this. Buffalo Bills PR said Terrell Bernard was being evaluated for a head injury. You know, Hyde's good. Hyde is good.
Yeah, you can see his head sort of snap down to the ground there, and that's where if you've ever played this game, sometimes
That sucks. That definitely hurts so bad. So Taylor Rapp is in for Hyde.
makes it even worse. I'm pretty confident we'll see him again.
Hyde looks all right. Hyde looks all right. 3rd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Come on, Bills. He's short. Are they in field goal range, though? We got to stop him here. This is a big stop. 3 minutes before half. They're going for it.
I don't think I would now with Joe Burrow, so now you load up, and whoever you think is your strongest, best side, they ran right up the middle for the touchdown.
Let's get some big personnel in.
Wow, they're in shotgun, too. They snapped it. Shit.
I think what he saw was the 2-deep look back here, and he knew there was going to be space right there. They came up and just attacked Chase. He actually had to grab his face mask and readjust it so he could see the football, but there was that space that those linebackers walked up there.
Come on, Bills. Come on, Bills.
And we get to the 2-minute warning. So Joe Burrow doing a lot of work
Oh, my gosh.
in this lead. At the 2-minute warning.
See what we got on X.
You can see it.
Oh, well, here's John Fina says Torrance must flatten the twist on the number 1 or you put the offensive tackle in a bind. So I guess we can't necessarily blame Spencer Brown entirely for that sack. I guess Osiris Torrance should have adjusted his game a little bit there. Well, so Terrell Bernard is in the locker room. Hyde is down on the sidelines. We're already down Jones, Milano, White. Not really seeing any more updates here. Here's the Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp getting in on the Linval Joseph wedgie on Burrow. I think that's what caused his finger to bleed too, I believe. He gave him a wedgie and then gave him a swirly. Tim Settle making him eat those turf pellets. Unreal. Just unreal. Let's check out these stats here. Let's check out the team stats during the commercial break. Check this out. Bengals at 189 yards. Bills at 85. 100 more yards than us. Time of possession is very, very concerning, too. You can see here, Bengals at 20 minutes, 43 seconds. The Bills at only 7 minutes, 17 seconds. Penalties, too. Bills have had 3 penalties for 35 yards. The Bengals at 5 penalties for 41 yards. Yikes. Yikes. And rushing the football, too. I mean, Bills, like, we have 11 yards rushing. That's pathetic. It's pathetic. The amount of rushes, too, that we've had, it's just nothing. We're averaging 5 yards a rush, too. It's like, that's not bad. We should be rushing it more. Should be running it more.
Maria, look forward to that. Look forward to the rematch week 14 on Sunday Night Football that we'll have in Arlington with the Eagles and the Cowboys. One-sided in terms of the stats. Regarding Cincinnati, only 7 on the scoreboard.
Let's go, Bills. It's a run. Oh, my gosh.
21-yard line. And timeout taken by Buffalo here.
Good job. We got to hold them to a field goal, and then we have to kick a field goal. Pete says, nope, I don't blame Spencer. Yep. Jason says, our defense looks porous at times. Too many holes in our defense. I agree, Jason. Vito says, why are you too deep with 1 yard to go? I know. I don't know. And we've been blitzing Burrow like insane. You got to get home when you blitz, especially when you send 6. 2nd and 7. We got 1:54 on the clock. Right before halftime, Joe Burrow is going to pass it. Bills only send 4 this time. A.J. Epinesa. Burrow's got too much time again. He throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Great defense by Dane Jackson. Ripping it away from Boyd. Let's go. Let's go!
There he goes again. So Burrow is going to fake like he's going to throw the screen way out to the left. Nothing there. Circles around. Makes a perfect back shoulder throw.
Great defense. Plays like that, you can come back on and reflect upon being the reason why you win a game right there. Taking away 7 points off the board. Dane Jackson is having a game. He's having a game. Timeout by the Bengals.
Cincinnati timeout here. They're first. A little look at what Buffalo was doing defensively. It's interesting because this started out like
Israel says on that 3rd and 2, they should have run.
It's teams that know each other.
They should have.
Just figure, okay, what are you doing this time? And here's our counter to it.
Vivian says Allen taunting the defense looks better and better.
Sometimes the offenses will have a little advantage early in the game. You have a game plan, you get it going.
It's been a crazy game. I mean, to slow down Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Irv Smith Jr. and T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd, I mean, the Bills aren't, it's not too bad. We're not doing too bad.
They're desperate to come out with points here to extend this game.
Well, for a team
We have to hold them to a field goal here, though. That is a must.
it was not
That is a must.
time. Certainly you want to at least get a kick here. But I know Joe Burrow.
Come on, Bills. 3rd and 7. Come on, Bills. Stop them. Send a delayed blitz again. Joe Burrow's getting pressure. He throws it. It's caught. Oh, my God. A 1st down and more.
Targeted 4 times all year. Sample is 2nd of the night and his first touchdown.
So here's what happens. When you see that tight end in the backfield block, then it ends up that Micah Hyde, instead of staying in coverage, tries to play that add-on blitzer, and then you saw Sample sneak out late, and it's why in man coverage there was nobody around.
Pearson adds the extra point. Cincinnati's tight end production has been lacking. Like we said, 20 catches all year, 5 in the first half, including Samuel's first touchdown this season.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach.
We got to score. Come on, Josh. We got to score. We got to score. Man. It was like a delayed blitz. In that dime package, too, with Taylor Rapp, Jordan Poyer, and Micah Hyde all being out there. And he had a delayed route, too. Like, he was blocking first and then went out for the route.
The Bengals here tonight for a big night up in Cincinnati. Get out to a 21-7 lead.
Was it National Tight Ends Day last week? It was. We've got them all hot here tonight. That was a great read, though. We have seen smart play out of these Bengals tight ends.
Bengals get it at 25 with one timeout and about 37 left.
Come on. We got a ball. We got a ball out.
Remember, Cincinnati won the toss and took the ball. They'd really love to get a score and come back and get the ball to start the second half, but it's a first half after that opening drive, not much since.
Bengals pass rush has gotten after him a little bit here as well. So, I hate to say this again, but so many times
We need points. Let's score some points.
Start a drive when you're off and running, right? You got Latavius Murray in there, who is by far their best pass protector.
Chips and heads out. Allen looking for somebody. Slings it in the middle. Khalil Shakir is there. 23.
I mean, dang, we're already at the 50-yard line. Let's go.
There's plenty of time now.
We got one timeout. Let's go. Come on.
Diggs targeted twice, 2 catches. This comes, it's picked up.
Kincaid.
Kincaid to the 42.
Hurry it up. We got a minute 5, minute 4.
Offense the last 2 games.
Great job that time by Josh Allen. He saw Trey Hendrickson drop instead of rush and threw it into his zone for the easy completion.
Out of 50 seconds left. Allen right back to Kincaid. This thing's tripped by Cam Taylor. Is sliding down. Marking at the 38-yard line. And Kincaid is hobbled. Remember, they're without Dawson Knox, who's on IR with a wrist injury. Very thin at that spot. Kincaid can barely get off the line. Allen goes that way anyway. Somehow he's in. He gets out of bounds there. Get the feet in. The clock is stopped, and we have an injured Bengal in the secondary. It's Taylor Britt.
Right on the shin. Yeah, Kincaid got hit right on the shin, man. Ah.
And you see why they watched that. Meantime, Taylor Britt was down after the next snap. And the athletic training staff's looking at both
Kincaid
guys.
looks all right. Oh, what a freaking disaster this
And
is.
Taylor Britt's second-year pick out of Nebraska 2 seasons ago.
27 seconds. We got a timeout. It's 3rd and 6.
Telling us that he texted Brandon Bean on draft day with 2 words. Dalton Kincaid. That's who he wanted. And he's beginning to show why.
Circuitous route to the Bills that ended up as the 25th overall pick out of Utah. Both players on this same play getting
He got hit right on the shin.
Taylor Britt goes down. Kincaid still was able to come back and make the next play. And Taylor Britt is down after him.
It's got to be a trip, isn't it?
That's what I said when the play happened.
Score a touchdown, Bills. Come on.
I mean, the difference. Yeah, the difference between another 15 yards and the clock stopping there is absolutely huge.
He gets his arm up at the end, but there's a slide there to make contact with the legs.
28 seconds, one timeout, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 at the 38.
The Bengals send an all-out blitz. Josh Allen gets the ball out quick.
Puts it up.
Just a miscommunication.
Dave Davis, Allen
Gabe, yeah, 2 times. Davis and Allen not on the same page. It's like they've been together for 4 freaking years.
Good play by Chinbea Rouge on the outside. He cut that route off.
Gosh.
And basically, Allen thought that Davis was going to keep going, but the coverage was so good, he decided to cut it off.
Here's Bass. His career low is 58.
Come on, Tyler Bass. Knock it home, buddy.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 17. It's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. Fourth down.
I don't think Josh Allen agrees.
All right. Terry, go ahead.
Terry McCauley, 3-time
All right,
Super Bowl
let's
ref.
look at it. If the receiver is outside the numbers, the quarterback can throw it over his head as far as he wants to. However, as that looked right there, he threw it way downfield. I don't see that as overhead, so I do think.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you what happened. That's an option route.
These refs are so weak.
As a receiver on the coverage, and you're trying to go deep.
How did we get called? That happens all the time. That never gets called. Yo, what the these refs suck. They screwed us on Tim Settle. They screw us out of 3 points right before half. Are you kidding me right now? What a joke.
But in reality, the game of football,
McDermott and Allen are livid. They are livid.
it was just a mistaken read.
Here's Alex Kemp.
Timeout. So we'll run from 24 to 14 seconds, please. The clock will start on my signal.
But Chris, let me just say.
Yo, this ref is a frickin' pansy.
Is it in vicinity?
What a joke.
Direction of the receiver, and it's just not there. That's the way we officiate for a very long time.
Terry, I know. I totally agree with you. My point is, that's something
That happens all the time and never gets called. Ever. That never gets called as intentional grounding. Ever. It's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Get the frig out of here.
This is the end of the first half.
They didn't take it, and they take the time
Oh my gosh.
restarted for fourth down, and the half has come to an end. The Bills get the ball to start the second half. Cincy 21-7.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
All right, thanks, Mike. You know, both of these teams are trying to keep pace with the Chiefs and the Ravens.
All right, we got to get into the halftime stats. Get into some of that. I mean, the Bills, what a horrible, horrible first half. Between injuries, losing Terrell Bernard, Micah Hyde getting shaken up. I mean, multiple sacks, too, like letting pressure on Josh Allen here. I mean, only 5 rushing attempts, and one of which was Josh Allen on a pass, design pass. That's just not enough. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. We have to have a balanced offense, and we have not had a balanced offense. Guys, get your comments, questions in the chat. Khalil Shakir has got 2 receptions today for 45 yards. Diggs with 2 receptions, 43 yards. Dalton Kincaid, 5 receptions for 32 yards. Dalton Kincaid was another one that got shaken up a little bit. This defense, too, 8 total tackles. Dotson with 6. Terrell Bernard with 4. Benford with 3. I mean, Dane Jackson has been the highlight on defense today for the Bills, taking away that touchdown. Ultimately, they did score on that drive anyways, but Dane Jackson has definitely been playing very well. Tackle on Joe Mixon, too, doing some big-time things. But Joe Burrow is 18 of 24, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen, 120 yards, 9 of 15, 0 passing touchdowns. He's got the 1 rushing touchdown. But yeah, and they're mixing it up. You can see 7 different receivers with the reception for the Bengals. The Bills only have 5. But yeah, like T. Higgins, 3 receptions for 42 yards. Drew Sample, 2 receptions for 28 yards. Tanner Hudson, 3 for 28. Tyler Boyd, 2 for 24. Joe Mixon, 2 for 23. You know, and you can see here, Gabe Davis really has 2 targets. The one target was an interception that Josh Allen threw, and the other target Oh, maybe they don't chalk it up as a target because it was intentional grounding. But Gabe Davis and Josh Allen just not on the same page. You know, Deontay Hardy had a target, not a reception. When you play games like this, you play against teams as good as the Bengals, you have to bring your A game. And the Bills right now are playing C+. Not even. They're playing C. Check out the team stats here. Look at the Bills, only 8 first downs. The Bengals have had 15. They're just dominating us, right? Third down efficiency, Bills are 1 of 4. They're 4 of 7. Total plays, they've had 36. We've had 21. Total yards, they're at 214. We're at 122. And we've had the same amount of drives. Just interesting. Passing yards, 176 to 111 for the Bills. Rushing yards, they're at 38 rushing yards. We're at 11 rushing yards. I mean, you would think the Bills would come out running the football against them. You know, that Lou Anarino, their defensive coordinator, is a defensive back-minded passing game coordinator. You know, it's like you got to run the ball on them. You got to run the ball on them. Of course, that turnover was huge, too. Josh Allen throwing that interception, giving Joe Burrow another opportunity to score points. They're up by 2 possessions right now. Time of possession is killing us, too. They're at 21 minutes. We're at 9 minutes. They're doubling our time of possession. Megan, another $2 super chat. Are you kidding me right now? They appreciate you, Megan. Thank you. You don't have to do that. Appreciate it. Very generous, very kind, as always. She knows how to brighten the Bills' feed up a little bit, doesn't she, guys? Oh, what is going on with X here? Gotta see if there's any highlights. Here's the touchdown. This is the blitz, right? So you could see delayed blitz here by Micah Hyde coming in a little bit late. Wonder if they're going to show the other angle of it. They're not going to show the angle of it. But the tight end came out. You could see he comes out blocking initially. He's blocking. Micah Hyde thinks he's blocking, so he's like, well, I should just blitz. And then he just runs right past him. The tight end sneaks past for the touchdown. Just crazy. Any more highlights here? And we got to sack Joe Burrow, too. We got to get to Joe Burrow. Yeah, A.J. Klein isn't out there. Balin Spector is hurt. Like, we're down to Dorian Williams. Like, we got Dotson in at middle linebacker and probably Dorian Williams in at the will. Yeah, Bills Mafia is up in arms. Everyone's up in arms. Dalton Kincaid. This was the hit on Dalton Kincaid. Right on his shin. Oh, man. But he's all right. Dalton Kincaid is all right. Crazy. Just seeing if there's any more highlights. Guys, get your comments, questions in the chat. Matthew C. says, offense isn't doing anything. So tired of Ken Dorsey's shotgun play. Yeah, it's like when we have that urgency, you know, we could definitely move the ball, but it's not clicking. It's not clicking right now. Gabe Davis and Josh Allen, I don't know. Last week we saw a lot of short routes, underneath routes to Gabe Davis, and, you know, the interception thrown to Gabe Davis, that, I mean, was a deeper route, right? And then just Josh Allen throwing it deep again over the head of Gabe Davis. they're just not on the same page. You don't want to see that from a wide receiver that's been working with Josh Allen for the past, 3 years, 4 years? Just not a good thing to see at all. At all. Football gods, Mario says the football gods are punishing Josh for taunting that Cincy player ever since then we can't make a play. Oh, gosh. Happy Wolverine says Joe Nerd. breaking down. Keep hitting them. Joe Burrow, man, we got to keep laying them out. Keep getting those quarterback hits. I said it at the very beginning of this. Joe Burrow's getting the ball out faster than any quarterback in the NFL. But their offensive line has given up the 9th most quarterback hits. I mean, the refs are screwing us. The refs are really screwing us. I mean, if you really want to talk about it, the refs have screwed us this game. Sure, there's 2 penalties that should be taken off the board here for the Bills. The one personal foul roughing on Tim Settle, that was a clean as hell freaking hit by Tim Settle. And then the intentional grounding by Josh Allen there. How many times do we see that in the NFL? We see that happen so freaking often. And what? Josh Allen gets called on that? There's some trash going on there. That is some trash going on. See if we have any highlights of that. It's the hit. There's the Bengals stadium. Kind of waiting through halftime here. Guys, get your comments, questions in the chat. Williams says, Vito says, Williams had heart until McD took it away. Yeah, who knows? Dorian Williams, he can make a play. You know, he's sometimes too, like, if you don't even know what you're doing as a player, how do you expect the quarterback to know what you're doing? You know, Dorian Williams is a rookie, might not understand things well, but he's the fastest linebacker that we have. And who knows? He could just be in the right spot at the right time to make a play on Joe Burrow, even on accident. And who knows? Maybe that is a good thing. You know, it's not good to be out of position, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you just happen to be in the right spot at the right time. Jason says, interesting to see the adjustments the defensive has made. You know, the defense so far has blitzed Joe Burrow relentlessly, and we only have 1 sack. Like, if we're going to blitz, if we're going to send 6 guys on a blitz, you have to get there. Like, Joe Burrow's too smart. He can get the ball out too quick. He can find the right guy. You know, you have to get there fast. So I would say the blitzing that we have done, we're not designing it well enough. Like the design blitzes, there should be at least 1 guy with a free shot on Joe Burrow, and everyone is getting locked up. Yeah, David says it wasn't roughing, it was scuffing. Should be a 2-yard penalty. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Megan says, I can't wait to see the fire lit under the boys when they come back out. I want to fly on the wall. I want to be a fly on the wall in the locker room. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that was one of the most pissed off moments I've ever seen Josh Allen right there. And that intentional grounding, he was like, are you effing kidding me, he said. I mean, you could read his lips. Yeah, Terrell Bernard dealing with that head injury. I'm surprised they didn't take him out earlier in the game. He took a shot in his head. He looked concussed. He was slow getting up, and he stayed in the game. And I don't know. He probably hit his head again. Like, it's just unfortunate stuff. And what they do in the tent is they shine a light in the person's eyes. Like, your pupil is supposed to dilate, right? So if they shine a light in your eye and it doesn't dilate, it's a sign that you have a concussion. So if Terrell Bernard went in that blue tent, they shined the light in his eye and his pupils didn't dilate, then, you know, he didn't pass concussion protocol. Like, you have to wait until that moment to pass concussion protocol. But again, I mean, all is not lost. All is not lost here. We're down by 2 possessions. We saw the Miami Dolphins today be down 21 zip, I think it was, right? But they came back. They almost won that game. Looks like the halftime looks to be almost over here, guys. I appreciate all you guys joining me tonight. Make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content too. Releasing videos on a daily basis. Looks like the game is back.
21 minutes for Cincinnati. Buffalo has not run the ball well at all.
Get back to the game cast here. I'm going to grab a little something to drink really quick too, guys. 1 second.
Hall of Fame, 1969 to 1983. A Bengal, Chris, one of your teammates, 65 career interceptions.
I didn't just respect that guy. I loved him. He taught me so much. Every route that he covered me like a blanket in practice, he always told me why. I thought it was the coolest thing. He even kept me from going to Turkey Day, where they send me out to the turkey farm that does it at 6 on Thanksgiving.
You really love him.
I love that guy.
72 years old, passed away in 2020, but honored posthumously in Canada for the Hall of Fame earlier this year. It will be returned to start the second half with Khalil Shakir. And Shakir just does get it back over to 25. Here's Melissa a moment ago with Sean McDermott.
Sean, what's the most difficult challenge the Bengals offense is presenting to you?
Well, right now, I thought we settled in the last couple of series on defense. We're not playing good enough complementary football. Had some bad field position, but that last third down hurt us. We had them where we wanted them, and we let them out right there more than anything.
You scored on the opening drive, nothing since. What do you need to do to get going again offensively?
We got to just get into a rhythm, stay out of third and longs.
Melissa, thank you. Buffalo, nothing in the run game. 5 for 11 yards.
Josh Allen in the grenades for 5. Let's go.
30-yard line, pick up the 5.
You know, Mike, it's interesting. We think of these two teams as being so wide receiver centric, right? But tonight, it's really been a little bit more of the inside game. The Bills and Josh Allen, not a lot of success to the outside, more in the middle of the field. And I'm sure that was one of Anarumo's adjustments for this one.
Alton Kincaid and Cam Taylor.
Josh Allen.
Earlier, both on the field. Allen scrambling here, and that pass is incomplete with a flag as well.
It's a roughing the passer.
Both the line judge and the down judge had a bill illegally downfield.
Oh my gosh, these penalties.
Back him up.
Ineligible downfield, offense number 66. It's a 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Connor McGovern.
Yeah, here's the problem. You've got one of those RPO plays, right? So this is a run-pass option. But these offensive linemen have to treat it like a run. So when he decides to throw it, you got to go. Here he is right here. But you've got to throw that because those other offensive linemen are going to be downfield in the RPO, so it's really on the quarterback to not pump fake that one.
Back to 2nd and 10.
Woo! Josh Allen with a rocket.
Get about 6 on that one. Josh told us this week our offensive line, they call them PROs because Josh passes so often in those situations.
Yeah, he does get the final choice, doesn't he?
So now 3rd and 4, and again the Bills had at the end of the first half a didn't score.
Come on, Bills.
This group will try to protect Allen and pick up the first down to get this initial drive of the second half going.
All day to throw. Josh Allen.
Escapes, throws on the edge of Kincaid, runs right into the tackler and the catch at the 41. Let's stop the tackle. You saw the flag come in. Let's see what it was.
The two receivers to that side tripped each other up, but I didn't think, well, maybe they considered.
There's no foul on the play.
Yeah.
It's a complete pass for a first down.
The two receivers on the outside basically run into each other and go down. Maybe the officials thought that somehow they were fouled. Clearly were not. But Josh Allen, that was classic Josh Allen right there on a play when they had to have one.
There was interference with each other. First and 10, Buffalo. Make the run.
Kincaid again. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Himself forward and was touched down by contact, but got the first down into Cincy territory.
Kincaid's on fire, man.
Going to this RPO game now, and Josh Allen does it very well. Got that one out quickly.
Almost like some games, like, you know what, we'll worry about the run game tomorrow. We're just going to throw it. See the way we're going to get it. There it is.
Woo! Diggs. Let's go. Let's go, Bills. Come on. Let's freaking go right now. We're starting to move the ball.
Underneath this throw, he's out of his mind trying to make this throw. That's Nick Scott between him and the quarterback.
Like, that's the Josh Allen we need right there, baby.
That's just too good.
Longest drive, Diggs getting run to 33. Allen right back.
James Cook. Nice, let's go.
Remember a guy named Bill Walsh? You know, the old the passing game can be your running game. I think that's what we're seeing now out of Josh Allen, that he is simply taking advantage of the fact now, he and Ken Dorsey, that, okay, if we're not going to be able to run the ball effectively, let's get it out quickly and let that be our running game, and then take some shots down the field.
Kenny Dorsey sets
Go.
up, brings David Edwards, an extra offensive lineman in. So 6-0 lineman and Gabe Davis down to the core. He's done this a lot this year.
2nd and 2.
To the 18-yard line. So a little power, a little setup, and the Bills are in the red zone.
I tell you, what we're seeing tonight out of the Buffalo Bills is they're spreading it out again, right? They ran a lot of 2 tight end stuff early in the year. Can't do it now. Tight ends are injured out there. But they can't play this way unless Gabe Davis can make those edge blocks. And you hit it right on the button. He was the key guy there.
The 18. Allen trying to escape. That's running it incomplete. He was getting hit. The Bengals side wants another intentional grounding. They got one in the first half.
Yikes.
The officials get together and talk about it. At the moment, no, it's second down.
Clearly the pressure was there, and he tried to escape the pocket as he was going out to the right. Did he get outside the pocket? Because there was really nobody in that area.
I think the Bills got to the line quick to avoid the conversation. Allen screamed, Cook didn't get the initial block, and get nothing out of it. B.J. Hill erased that initial block, and that blew up any hopes of a big play.
Veteran tackle right there. I think it was Mike Hilton on the outside. He was going to get stiff-armed by James Cook, and he swatted it straight down and went in and made the tackle.
So good in that slot. Hilton, 7th year. Started Steelers.
Here we go. It's going to look like man coverage on the outside.
Fires end zone for Davis. Contact. Too tall, incomplete. Gabe wants a call. He's getting nothing. Bills take the field goal here. Here comes their kicking unit.
Straight man coverage on the outside. Got exactly what he wanted with the matchup. The ball thrown a little bit on a line drive. Cam Taylor-Britt really has become their go-to guy. He gets a lot of star players. Just a little too flat. Hook the face mask on the back end of that.
That's what Sean McDermott was running down and trying to get. Did not get that 34-yarder from Tyler Bass. Special teams player of the month in September. Fades that one in. The Bills get points. And it's an 11-point game here in Cincy.
For breakfast, you want something simple and tasty, like, wait, how does Taco Bell not have
Woo! Trying to fix the internet here too, guys. I know it seems a little blurry. I don't know what's going on with that. A lot of technical difficulties today. Freaking nuts. Absolutely crazy. But hey, we'll take it. 10 points on the board, right? Bills are down by 11. We needed it. We needed it. Let's go. Josh Allen, 16 to 24, 175 yards. Man, Joe Burrow's at 181. So I mean, we're pretty even there with the passing yards. Stephon Diggs, 5 receptions, 69 yards. Dalton Kincaid, 7 receptions for 52 yards. Khalil Shakir, 2 receptions for 45 yards. Just got to score touchdowns, though. Got to score touchdowns. Woo! Game's back here.
Leave the Bengals in their first drive of this third quarter.
Jason says field goals are not good enough. I agree. That's the last field goal. I mean, we have to expect our defense to stop them if we're going to kick field goals, and we have to score touchdowns here on out.
So that will push Cincinnati back inside the 10. Stanley Morgan activated from the practice squad with the call there. To Hamlet for a minute here, Chris. Sean McDermott said tonight's part of the healing for him and for all of us. Well, so many guys coming into that tunnel and back here were brought back to that moment as they entered the field tonight.
I think for all of us that have ever played the game, I mean, I considered a lot of things. You know, you can break your bones, knee surgery, paralysis even. I have to admit, I never considered that I could die on the football field. And as a former player, as a parent, watching your kids play football, it had a real effect, I think, on all of us.
And therefore, 3 yards with Mixon to start this first drive of the second half. And all the way across the bonds of players on the Cincinnati side as well, who knew Hamlin, who didn't know Hamlin, and the true heroes, the first responders. We were at Jeff Ruby's restaurant downtown last night, and the Bills medical staff and the University of Cincinnati medical staff were together in a room, 20 people, many of whom had never met, but all key in the fact that DeMar Hamlin's on that bench tonight.
Didn't you feel like you were walking in with a bunch of your favorite ball players when you were a kid? Like, I just wanted to shake all their hands and hug them all. And
get them!
Heroes they are.
How'd they get backed up to like their 10-yard line?
Williams, after a gain of 3 yards, and is there closure tonight? Who knows? Only DeMar Hamlin will be able to answer that in the days, months, and years to come. But in some small way, it's the next step as he continues to try to go forward. And play football and be a part of this Bills organization.
This score reminds me of the last season's playoff score, 27-10. We got to step up. We got to step up right now.
It was a fantastic come-together moment for two cities that are rivals, yes, but I think forever bonded now.
3rd and 4. Burrow trying to escape, trying to get the first down, and will across the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Burrow uses his legs to keep this initial drive of the half going.
I wonder how many fans of the Bengals are sitting in the stands thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, which is, oh yeah, that's what it looked like, right? You forgot what the guy
Trying to
who
refresh
was
it. Is it blurry on your end? Like, is your screen blurry, or is it just my screen?
It has been Joe
I don't get it.
Joe Cool getting it
I'm like trying to fix my internet, but
Cool reaction on the ground as well. 22 to T.
wow, what a catch. Frickin' T. Higgins, man. Field goals are not going to cut it in this game. I'll tell you right now.
tough catch right here, but not only did he catch it, he was able to get himself in position to make that next move, and this is when the Bengals get really scary. Between Burrow's injury, T. Higgins was out with some ribs for a while. We really haven't seen the full complement yet, and this is about as close as it's been this week, last week against San Francisco, and it's looked good.
It's just mine. Not blurry. Huh. That's weird. It's super blurry on my end. Pickett! Dropped it! Jamar Chase. A little shaken up. Dane Jackson is on fire, man. I think it could be Rasul Douglas and Dane Jackson starting. You know, a lot of people are thinking Benford and Rasul. But yeah, man, I think once Rasul starts playing 100% of the time, Dane Jackson's making a dang name for himself. Nail him. Taron Johnson with a great tackle. Finally stopped him, baby. That's huge. Let's go. Big stop. That was a big stop.
Sophisticated. I can remember the big play he made in the playoffs, the interception return for a touchdown against Baltimore to really completely seal that game.
Dane is seriously our MVP. Fred, you nailed it, man. Dane Jackson is like the only one that's brought it on defense today. Like, Von Miller is not beating his one-on-ones and pass rush. Like, that's horrible to frickin' see. And the penalties, too. It's like these refs clearly don't want us to frickin' win. Joe Burrow. Yes! Who was that? Let's go! Micah Hyde bats the ball at the line of scrimmage right in Burrow's face. We're still in this thing, Bills Mafia. We're frickin' still in this thing.
Honestly, because Joe Burrow's had a lot of passes batted down in his career, so you end up blitzing more than they can block, so you know the Bengals have to run a short route, get your hands up, work perfectly that time.
Those batted passes in the last couple of years, bro. Grant Robbins to kick it. Deontay Hardy's.
Yo, what? Another false start, and they didn't call it on the Bengals. These refs are brutal, man.
The 8-yard line. 6:24 here. Went into Kentucky after the game. Across the road to suspension bridge. If you want to spend a night in that state.
Let's check these stats. Get back to the game here. Josh Allen is 16 of 24, 175 yards, no passing touchdowns. He does have that one rushing touchdown, but Joe Burrow has only missed 8 passes in this game. That's insane. You know, Josh Allen actually has only missed 8 passes in this game too. Interesting. Very, very similar with their stats. so far. But Joe Burrow, 205 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Joe Mixon, he's got 8 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. Again, the carries, the Cincinnati Bengals has 13 carries, 48 yards and a touchdown. The Bills have only carried the ball 6 times. It's crazy right now. And I don't see us really running the football a lot. We're down by 11, still down by 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. I can't imagine kicking another field goal. I mean, you got a field goal and a 2-point conversion with the touchdown. But T. Higgins, 4 receptions, 63 yards. Gosh, T. Higgins scooping up that pass. It was a great catch. Diggs, 5 receptions, 69 yards. Kincaid has 7 receptions for 52 yards. I think Kincaid is due for a touchdown, man. Khalil Shakir has only got 2 targets, 2 receptions for 45 yards. I think we got to just do more. Got to do more. Yeah, I mean, and even defensively here, too. Like, Jordan Phillips has a half a sack. Leonard Floyd with a half a sack. Taron Johnson with the tackle for loss. Tyrell Dotson with the tackle for loss. You know, we lost Terrell Bernard. So, Bernard is out. We have Dotson in at middle linebacker. And Dorian Williams in at will. At outside linebacker. Jamar Chase is pissed, man. Jamar Chase is not having a good day today. 3 receptions for 9 yards. That's it. Bills are backed up here. Let's go. A lot of time left in this game. James Cook with the catch. Good 4-yard gain. Megan says, have we seen Murray in yet? Murray's been in, but only pass blocking situations. He hasn't run it yet. Fred says, okay, Dorsey, don't open with Cook, Run, or Allen Bomb. Jason says, Davis is becoming a liability. He had such a great game last week. Just inconsistent. Yeah, Vito nailed it, man. Need Josh design runs. I know, a design run for Josh Allen. Why not?
He's probably 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage, or whoever the free safety ends up being, and just making sure the Buffalo Bills don't get one of those.
That pizza did look good. I love pizza. I'm a fan of pizza. I'll show you a picture of what I cooked today, actually.
Timeout taken here by Buffalo. Play clock was running down. We want to have to use it in that situation, but it's loud in here.
Wow. Bills just burned a freaking timeout.
Bengals sack leader Trey Hendrickson, 8 on the year, going against one of the better athletes playing left tackle. Watch Deion Dawkins just jump out of there and get in space with Hendrickson, who usually can get up the field on people.
What is going on now?
Little help there, but Deion Dawkins, I love watching him play.
This is the pizza I made today. It's ricotta cheese, feta, caramelized onion with honey and blueberries on a naan bread. Then you bake the hell out of it. It was really good. Sorry to make you hungry, Steven. Come on, Josh, 3rd and 6. Get hyped up. Nail it, buddy. Run. Oh, shoot.
Josh Allen to run, and once he did not see Hendrickson coming from behind him.
Sam Martin to kick. Trenton Irwin waits. That has not been good so far. This time it is. Fair catch, 44-yard kick. Irwin's got it to 42.
Gosh. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. All right. We got to check this out. Let's hop over to X. Keep freaking out because I don't have good internet strength. See if we have anything popping off here. You're right. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Getting crazy. All right. See what we got going on here. Nothing much popping off on X. This game is crazy. We're going to need some sort of miracle here to win this freaking game. I don't know.
People with birthdays.
We're going to need something to happen. We got to get a turnover back. That's really what we need. Freaking turnover. I could see Fred says I could see the press conference after the game with the common refrain. We need to execute better. I know, right? We just not playing great. Not playing great. Vito says the Bills are set up for the Bengals to put the game away. Game is back here.
Here's Mixon on the catch and on the run to the 47-yard line, Melissa.
Mike, we saw Jamar Chase land hard on his back. He walked off stiffly and in a lot of obvious pain. The head athletic trainer did an exam on his back. They put on some heating lotion.
Wow, Jamar Chase might be out, guys.
Still moving stiffly, he went back in the game.
Oh, they got a brace on him, though. Oh, it's like a heat pad.
Nobody call him early in the morning. I'm telling you, that was a rough one.
Oh, here's the blitz. Oh, my God. Why are we doing this? We're blitzing, but we're stopping. Like, you have to get to the freaking quarterback, man. Or stop blitzing.
Reach out to catch it and then refuse to pull it back in. Because how many times do we see those balls get knocked out in that situation?
What was her name, Pete? I'm trying to remember. First name is Rachel, I believe. Forgot her last name, though. I'm sure I could find her. If you guys... I bet I could find her if you want to see her. I don't even know. That might even be someone else. So, I don't know what her name is. But if I see her...
Joe was talking this week about Ohio people. He's Ohio, born in the Plains, Ohio, 130 miles from here. And he just talked about how it's unique to be from here. Grow up rooting for the Bengals.
See if I was right. Or maybe she's not a cheerleader anymore.
If I said something great about his Ohio State time, I said I have unfinished business in the state of Ohio. And he's come back.
Oh, I don't think she's a cheerleader there anymore. I don't see her.
Second and 14 for Joe. After Hockey. To Higgins. 37. A lot shot in the first down.
Yeah, she's not. I don't think she is. Oh, that's crazy. Who knows? I guess she's not a cheerleader there anymore. I just looked.
bed at 8 o'clock.
But she was prior years.
Was so dedicated to his craft, goes to bed at 8 p.m.
Who knows? Whatever. 3rd and 5. Come on. This is a big down right here.
And signal accepted by Chris Evans on the far side.
Get him.
Burrow out of the pocket.
Incomplete. Incomplete. We stopped him again, baby. Let's go.
Johnson there one more time. As their battle rolls on, we'll see what Zach Taylor
See, I
can do
think
here. From the 37, field goals 55. In McPherson's
I gotta look at her name
go for
because
another 11.
I know I'm friends with her on.
You always try to measure those 3rd and 5s off. Would a hard count get you the first down? I think so. Jamar Chase not 100%.
I don't know. Wait, 4th and 5, they're going for it? For real?
Cincinnati. Interesting. So, as Burrow
And they were trying to call us off.
4th down decision. You mentioned the 8 o'clock, and he told us that last year. So you always want to go back to your notes and make sure they're still accurate. You don't throw bad stuff out there. So, Joe, you still going to sleep at
Right, I have no idea. No, Rachel. Yeah, just looked.
What were you doing at 7 o'clock? Were you picking up your kids from swim practice? Were you
This is going to drive me crazy now. Why did I bring this up? It's going to drive me freaking crazy.
His age was when I was going to go out at midnight. Let's face it. But he's a pretty remarkable young man. And he told us he can't do it year-round.
Say
right? But during the season, that's what he does.
And we hear from a lot of guys. It's the all-in part of having these jobs that pay $250 million a year. Face of the franchise. His dad, Jimmy, here watching tonight. Been such a part of this great story over the last couple of years here in Cincinnati. As Burrow has led the Bengals to a Super Bowl and almost to a second one last year. Going for it on 4th and 5. Pressure on.
Stopped them. Let's go, Bills. Freaking huge, baby. Big stop. Oh, I was right. All right, I got her. But this is from 2021. I don't know if that's gonna show up. I don't know if that shows up. Who knows what's going on? My computer is like bugging out today, folks. Did that show up?
Patron Tequila.
What is going on with this computer?
A better plan's Verizon.
This holiday, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium, Apple TV 4K, and 6 months of Apple One. All 3 on us.
Let's see. How about that?
Verizon.
Yeah, I was right, though. I think you could look at 2021 roster, the 2022 roster. I thought that was pretty cool, though.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Let's check these stats out. Box score. So Josh Allen is 17 of 26, 179 yards. Joe Burrow is 25 of 34 for 232 yards. I mean, you check the math on it, right? 25 divided by 34. Joe Burrow is at a 74% completion percentage. Josh Allen, 17 divided by 26. Josh Allen is at a 62% completion percentage. So Joe Burrow is definitely doing his thing tonight with completion percentage. But, obviously Allen has that interception. Joe Burrow doesn't. He's got 2 passing touchdowns. Josh Allen only has 1 rushing touchdown. They've both been sacked once. But again, the carries are killing us. I'm somewhat disappointed we didn't commit to running the football a little bit more here, I mean, only 5 carries for James Cook. 2 carries from Josh Allen. That's insane. It's just freaking insane. But really, Cincy hasn't really run the ball much either. I mean, Joe Mixon has 9 carries. Trayvon Williams has 3. Joe Burrow has 2. Josh Allen, a quarterback run. Oh, my God. Lowering his shoulder. Picks up 10.
Cincinnati, which is one of the great events of the summer in these parts, and she's in the finals of the WTA championships tomorrow afternoon. So she's had a terrific end to the season. And here we'll see her representing.
Let's go Bills! I found her. It was gonna drive me crazy. Her name was Rachel too. Freaking, that's crazy. Kincaid with the first down. We're moving that ball. Or you know what? I think it's Raquel. That's what's screwing me up. I think it's Raquel. It's not Rachel.
They're going to attack. Again, the drive starter. Let's get it going. They're very much in this.
Well, whatever. I recognize faces. I'm better with recognizing faces. And all your names in the chat, definitely recognize all you guys like Megan, Pete, Steven, Fred, Jason, all you guys, Vito. I mean, everyone joining me in the live game play-by-plays on a weekly basis here. You guys are all awesome. Even Sophia, too. Just, you guys are all so great, honestly. I swear, BNC, we attract the best of the best. James Cook. Third and short.
As the down judge on the near side comes in, still short, so it's 3rd and inches.
I tell you, it's 4-down territory. If you want to get back in a game quickly, these are some shot plays. Sometimes you're likely to get some man coverage on the
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got some stories I could tell about that, but I'm going to keep those in-house. Keep those in-house.
The first down that will end the 3rd quarter. And the score of the Buffalo field goal. Bills on the move.
Actually, I got a crazy story. Tell them all that. Oh, God. Funny. Another commercial. Jeez. They're putting ads on my video, too. I see it. We're getting freaking nailed with freaking... Oh, gosh. I know. That's how... I should have never brought it up. That's my bad. That's my bad. Let's go back to the freaking Twitter X. People are freaking out about the officials too. This is, yeah, and look at the commercials too. Has to be the most amount of commercials in the history. Seriously, it's just like the flow of the game is just like bleh. Freaking unreal. You got us talking about dang cheerleaders. So no call on the slide tackle, huh? Yeah, was this a trip? Yeah, it definitely was a trip. Yeah, now that I think about it, that was a trip. Even Warren Sapp says, so no call on the slide tackle, huh? So we get no call on the freaking slide tackle that could have seriously injured our star tight end, first-round pick, Dalton Kincaid. We get penalized on Tim Settle, right? Roughing the passer on Joe Burrow, which was like perfectly timed. Josh Allen getting the intentional grounding penalty. I mean, the refs are doing all they freaking can. Look at this. Here's another angle of it. It's clearly tripping. Just freaking brutal. So brutal, man. I don't understand. Bernard has been ruled out for concussion. It is a concussion for Bernard. I knew it. You guys could see it. Buffalo Bills PR. Freaking knew it. We got to wake up in the final moments of this game. I mean, we're in the final quarter of this game. Like, we got to ball out. Like, this is the time right now. This is the time. Jason says, hey, what's your name? Everybody here in Vegas calls me Buffalo. My name is Matt, but my close friends call me Zella. You guys can call me Matt or you can call me Zella, whatever you want. Whoa, flea flicker. Josh Allen throws it deep and out of bounds.
That they did. This is about where you do these kinds of plays, though, right?
We got to make a play.
A lot of head coaches calling that right
Vito
here.
says trip. Absolutely. It definitely was. Yep. Should have been penalized.
And I kind of feel like the Bills are all in right here and right now.
We got to score a touchdown right now. Josh Allen runs, stiff arms and escapes. He throws his shoulder into it. He's inches short. He's inches short, but 3rd and inches.
But he's getting pretty clever, too, about how he is going to the
3rd and inches. Come on, Ja. Let's go.
a few times right at the end of this.
Let's go. Come on. You got to get that touchdown.
But it's got to be, I mean, talk about a franchise. You can't lose that guy, right? So you don't want him running, but there's no way to stop him from competing.
Nothing. Let's go. That's a first down. Come on, man. We're right at their, 23-yard line?
That would be the first down. That's where they decide to put it down. To the side of Rusty Baines, the line judge. He's got it, and they've got it. First down for Buffalo.
Deion Dawkins. Deion Dawkins is fighting through a little bit of pain, too, right there.
Do best. Is spread it out, put a bunch of receivers on the field, and let Josh Allen be their running game. And maybe have
Latavius Murray's out there. Maybe run the ball with Latavius Murray. Like, gosh, I can't believe the...
No run longer than 10 yards. From the 22.
Kincaid! Kincaid with the frickin' fumble, man. You got it? Yeah, exactly. Well, Zella. See, Zella. My last name is Manzella, so my friends would just call me Zella. My goodness. You know, you play against teams like the Cincinnati Bengals, and you have to bring your A game. Like, you have to play your best football. You can't throw an interception, and you can't fumble the ball. You can't do those things. That's what made the Patriots and Bill Belichick and Tom Brady and all those teams so good. It's the fundamentals of the game. Not turning the ball over, taking care of the football. How many times have we seen it this year where the Bills have just given the ball away? Way too many giveaways. It's just unacceptable. And we've been saying it all season long, like, oh my God, we still won. Like, if we played a better team, you know, and this is what happens when you play a better team. You know, you're going to be down by 11 points in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be very, very hard to win. Pete Zella, how you doing? Yeah. I know, usually in the StreamYard thing, I leave Matt or Zella, but StreamYard failed on us today, too. Gosh, I was like so hyped up all day long. I had such good vibes all day long, and then I go live, and StreamYard isn't working. I'm like, what? It wasn't connecting with the virtual camera. I'm like, that's whacked out. So I had to connect directly to YouTube, which isn't a problem. I just wish I could get your names right up on the chat, too. I like clicking on your names, getting your names underneath, you know? Yeah, this Bills defense, I mean, you could just take a look at the team stats here. The time of possession definitely was something I was worrying about here. You could see Bengals have basically 28 minutes time of possession. Bills are at 19 minutes, basically 10 more minutes time of possession. That's what happens as the game goes on. Defenses get worn, you know? It's like that's what Sean McDermott's always talking about, complementary football. long sustained drives on offense, gives a break to the defense. They get to rest up. Just unfortunate. I mean, Kincaid, he's having a decent game until that fumble, and that was a great tackle, It was a great tackle.
Incredible punch out this is. We'll show it to you when we get the chance. Burrow and the Bengals up 11.
We got to get a turnover of our own. Come on, guys. Type in turnover in the chat. Get the turnover in the chat.
You'll see it as the flip started. Pratt standing there just punched.
Oh, wow. So he punched it out as he was getting tackled. I mean, that's just a great play by the defense.
Pratt had the game, in my opinion, winning play with the interception against San Francisco. Comes right back at a key moment here, punches this ball out.
And Kincaid frustrated. That last play was ruled incomplete. Here's Smith catching and turning, and it was punched out by Rasul Douglas before he could make that football.
Rasul Douglas showing up for Bills Mafia.
So, what are the calls there now? Let's see. Zach Taylor is asking something of the official on the sideline closest to us.
Please reset the play clock to 25 seconds. Start on my signal.
This ref is trash.
Thank you. Fake outs. We're cleaning that up.
They're fighting, though. You got to credit the Bills, man. They are putting their hearts out there. It's just we're not making the right plays. We got to make more plays. Pickett. He caught that, huh? Man, he had tight coverage there.
It is that size and that length and that hand strength that really just sets him apart. It really is. And, Mike, you just get the feeling it's going to be really hard for the Bengals to hold on to him. I mean, salary cap implications, we can go through all a million different things.
And we're without Terrell Bernard, too, man. He was going to be the X factor for the Bills. Starting middle linebacker out.
Yes, sir.
Season high, 7 catches, 92 yards.
Wow. A lot of time left in this game. A lot of time left in this game.
A little bit about the Bengals offensive line so far here tonight. We mentioned Orlando Brown, his ability coming over from Kansas City to get out in front.
And JB, you're on timeout, my bro. You go, Dolphins fans. You ain't coming in this chat. You ain't even part of this game. Dolphins fans, get out of my face.
For the touchdown and the big guys up front for the Bengals.
Let's go, Bills.
Being physical again.
I know. Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, AJ Epinesa, Leonard Floyd, only 1 sack. We called it before the game. If the Bills want to win this, we had to sack Burrow 3 times. Also, if we wanted to win, we had to run the ball 20 times, and I think that's kind of out of the window. So, gosh, come on, Bills. We have to make a play. Yeah, I got rid of him, Pete. Don't worry. He's out. He's in timeout.
And then throw it down the field to Hudson. If I can get out of there. There you go. But again, it was the idea that Hudson, as a former quarterback, understood he didn't outrun anybody. He didn't out-athlete anybody there. He just knew where the hole in that zone was and took advantage.
Bad pass by Burrow. Oh, my gosh. And don't even be looking at your bloody little finger. That's hardly anything. It was like a hangnail. It's like, come on now. Yeah, the Dolphins have not beaten a team with a winning record. I think dating back to like last year. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. That's pretty pathetic right there.
I know it's what everybody wants to watch the draft and make it out to be, but that's not what it is.
Dorian Williams on the blitz. Joe Burrow.
back up and play a little bit.
We're not balanced. This whole game, we haven't been a balanced offense.
Johnson can get over the top of it, which he could not.
Zero commitment to running the ball this game. In a game where we needed to be committed to running the football, we've had the least amount of commitment towards it.
Chase's back feels a little better too.
Get that ball, Bills.
24-yard line. Jonathan was the defensive lineman there first. 50 to go. Imperative for Buffalo that they keep Cincinnati to only a field goal here.
I wonder what Sean McDermott's thinking, though, is like, how many more people are going to get hurt on my defense? And not just, I mean, we're talking about...
Collinsworth is sometimes really frickin' annoying, I gotta say.
...unavailable to him now, including a signal caller from tonight.
I know, Linval Joseph hides down again.
You mentioned the signal caller tonight, Terrell Bernard. He had stepped into that role, running the defense at the start of the year, next to Matt Milano, and then Matt Milano's out for the year and Bernard's in. So a ton of injuries and a little bit of frustration. Here's Hyde on that last play. That's what they were upset about. He got the second hit from Cordell Volson, and that's exactly what Hyde was talking about. Should have been a late hit.
Yeah, what? Where are the flags, man? Why aren't they calling any flags on the Bengals? This is a joke. What a joke. These refs are freaking horrible. Yes.
Leonard Floyd, who Joe Burrow got to see way too much of for his life.
Let's go.
Super Bowl Sunday a few years ago.
Man, what an effort right there by Leonard Floyd.
Man, they're pissing this team off, I gotta say. Leonard Floyd with a spin move. Right in Burrow's face. There you go. There you go. Another quarterback hit on Burrow getting punched in the face. That's how you do it. They pissed off the wrong frickin' defensive line, I'll tell you right now. Let's get a sack. We got to get 3 sacks. Come on, Bills. Get that sack.
Third and final timeout taken here by Cincinnati. And no, that means for the next 8:19, they can't challenge any play if they wanted to, because they're out of timeouts here before the 2-minute warning, when the challenges are automatically handled by the replay booth.
Well, Joe Burrow knows what's at stake, though, on this 3rd down and 6 right here.
Oh, it's a wrist injury, it looks like, for Hyde.
We saw him land on his back. We didn't know hitting the back of his helmet was a problem. He was sort of holding his wrist.
Man, we're walking wounded, man. We're definitely putting our bodies on the line in this game.
Just putting together a beautiful drive.
Yeah, Mega. That was my fault. That was my fault. I don't even know why I brought that up.
So Hyde, he and Jordan Poyer, they've been together for 7 years. Both came as free agents when the Sean McDermott era started in Buffalo. And boy, have they done so much to change the fortunes of the franchise.
3rd and 6. Bills split.
Jackson saves a touchdown as T. Higgins was accelerating. But it's 1st and goal, Bengals.
We have to hold them to a field goal. We have to hold them to a field goal.
But just the perfect timing. You can see that Burrow, and I think his superpower in many ways, Joe Burrow, is his ability when he sees it, and the release point is one of the quickest decision makers that we see in the game of football, and his quick release just makes it seem doubly so.
Higgins over 100, Burrow over 300. 1st and goal for the Bengals. Mixon on the toss.
Oh, Mixon gets nailed. Let's go. Have to hold him to a field goal. We're still in this. We're still in this. We just cannot give up a freaking touchdown.
Being in there, Daquan Jones, Tre'Davious White, but then you go to everything. So excited, Terrell Bernard. You know, now he's the green dot. He's leading them in tackles. and then he gets hurt. So, it's a leadership thing as well. Dotson now having to try and figure out the signal calling, and from Sean McDermott's standpoint, he's got to simplify things.
After the loss of 3, second and goal.
Short. He's short. Third and goal, guys. Come on. Come on. Dude, all right, JB.
I mean, there were conversations about the Bengals should.
I can't believe you hung out here this whole time. It's like,
but even conversations, because the tight ends weren't producing, should the Bengals think about a trade at the trade deadline?
He's out again. I'll just keep putting him in timeout until he learns his lesson. Squish the fish. So you're not even part of this game, bro. Third and goal. Come on, Bills. Yes! They're going to kick the field goal. It's huge. Oh, my God, that's huge.
Like Gregory Rousseau got his hands up. And yes, got just enough of that one. So
Greg Rousseau tipped it.
Right?
Thank gosh.
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, 8 minutes, 11 seconds.
The last time they had it.
Dude, this is still a very winnable game for the Bills. As bad as we played. All right. By the skin of our teeth. By the skin of our teeth, we're hanging in this freaking game. It is not over. It is not over. We almost scored what was it? Was it last week? We had 12 seconds left. Or the week before that one. We almost still won that game. But let's check out the stats. Let's check out the box score here. Josh Allen is 20 of 30. Joe Burrow is 30 of 43. 316 yards passing for Burrow, 205 for Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen has 6 carries for 26 yards and a touchdown. James Cook has 6 carries for 20 yards. So we're 8 carries away from that 20 carry mark that I stated in the research and the reoccurring theme of all of Joe Burrow's losses and the Cincinnati Bengals losses. The team has had a minimum of 20 rushes against that team, as well as a minimum of 3 sacks on Joe Burrow. So we're 2 shy. We only have had 1 sack on Joe Burrow, and we're 8 rushes away from 20 rushing attempts. So, I mean, we have 8:08 left in the fourth quarter here. It's not ideal to be running the ball when time is against us and we're down by 14 points. Joe Mixon, 11 carries for 25 yards. Total carries, they have 16 carries for 45 yards. I mean, they really have not been able to run the ball against us. You go back to that 27-10 loss against the Bengals in the playoffs, they went over 100 yards rushing. I mean, Joe Mixon had 105 yards rushing himself. In the reception department here, we could see our guy Dalton Kincaid, 9 receptions for 72 yards. That fumble was just a great defensive play by the Bengals. He got tackled, upended, and the ball got punched out. I mean, he's only missed 1. 10 targets, 9 receptions. That's excellent. I mean, that's still excellent to see. Those are the plays the Bills' defense really needed to make, but we're without Terrell Bernard. You know, we're in and out with Micah Hyde today, too. Just tough. Very, very tough. T. Higgins, 8 receptions for 110 yards. Jamar Chase has been somewhat bottled up. 4 receptions for 41 yards. Tough. Jordan Poyer, 11 tackles. Dotson with 10. Touchback. Time is now, Bills. The time is now. If we want to win this game, we got to light it up. And that poll is still up. Make sure you answer on that poll. Who's going to score the next Buffalo Bills touchdown? James Cook, the Terminator Kincaid or the great Gabe Davis or Stephon Diggs. You dig? Yeah, keep feeding Kincaid, man. Kincaid's doing great. We need an explosive play here. Come on, Josh. To Kincaid it is. Oh, yeah, lowering his shoulder. Great job. And he goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
Yeah, and I think that Lou Anarumo is just fine with that, right? You go ahead and take a few of those. They have not gotten the ball.
We could still win this game. Let's go. Believe, Bills Mafia. You got to believe. Oh, yeah, Josh. Let's go. Another carry for Josh. Stiff arm for a good gain and first down. A stiff arm. No one's expecting a quarterback to do that. He's expecting him to go out of bounds. Josh Allen stays in, throws a stiff arm, and picks up the first. Let's go. Get hyped up, Bills Mafia. Josh Allen gets the ball out quick to Shakir. Picks up 9. We're moving that ball. We're right at midfield.
It's interesting. They showed that cover 0 blitz again and dropped out of it again. And yet the play to beat that is that quick screen, and it still worked once they dropped out.
Hilton. Third one.
Yeah, and it really is what I think has made such a difference for Josh Allen. You know, we talked about the 72% completion percentage, but so many times it has been plays like that where he's willing to take the check down, he's willing to throw the ball away, don't have the big negatives, and he hasn't lost the big plays that come from his scrambles.
There it is, the first rush for Latavius Murray. Picks up the first down. I mean, the strong physical back is what we needed in this game all game long. And we wait until 6 minutes. That's just unreal, dude. Leonard Fournette would have been huge for this game. Josh Allen escapes. Come on. He's running it again. Josh Allen picks up the first and goes down. Great job. There you go. Backyard football. Josh is back. People say we lack an identity offensively, but I think our identity is backyard football, baby. That's our identity. Some backyard football. Let's go. Josh is going to throws it. That's a catch. That's a catch. Review it. His hand was underneath it. His hand was underneath it. Review it. Oh my gosh, that was a catch. These refs suck. These refs are freaking horrible. They're killing us, man. There we go. There we go. He challenged. He challenged. That's a catch. That's a catch. His hand was underneath it. That's a catch. Let's go. That's right, JB. You can stay if you root for the Bills. I'll let you stay. If you can't beat them, join them. There you go. That's pretty funny. I told you the timeouts were going to work. Like putting the kid on timeout. I remember one time, I'll tell you a little story in high school. I was talking to a friend, and which is crazy because I was actually helping him with the schoolwork that we were doing. But obviously, the teacher was mad that I was talking to my friend. So she made me turn my desk facing the wall. So I had to turn my desk and face the wall. And there was a chalkboard right in front of me with one of those chalk trays. And I was just sitting there looking at the chalk tray, like not even doing much, you know. And then finally the teacher, towards the end of the class, came over and she started writing on the chalkboard, like right above me. And the chalk started falling in the chalk tray. And I end up sneezing. And when I sneezed, all the chalk on the chalk tray blew all over the place and blew all over her. And she freaked out. She tried giving me like 2 detentions and all that. I was like, I honestly sneezed. And she was trying to say it was a fake sneeze. Like I tried. She said I was trying to blow the chalk on her and stuff, man. But check this out. She actually got fired the following year. So I don't know what happened with her. But I'm telling you right now, it was a pretty crazy story. It was just karma, man. Oh gosh. Yeah, she went nuts. She went nuts on me for sure. Her name was Miss Adams. If you could imagine, Miss Adams. Yeah, don't mess with Miss Adams. She was serious, and she got fired. Yeah. English teacher. That was a throwback. Tamisha says, we're going to come back and win. I believe it. We're still in this game. Got to score a touchdown right here. This is a catch. No way. It hit his hand. If they don't turn this over, unreal. Call stands. What a joke. These refs are doing everything they can for the freaking Bengals. It's a disgrace. You guys are all laughing. Oh man. Yeah. So. Had me facing that chalkboard and I blew chalk all over her. She was covered in chalk too. Like she had a lot of chalk. It was like a cloud of chalk. It's like, you know, like LeBron takes that chalk and throws it up in the air. It was like that. And I think what happened was all the kids laughed. Like everyone in the class was laughing at her. Oh gosh. Let's go. Yeah, there was another time too where my business teacher put me in a timeout. Told me to go sit in the computer lab room with this friend of mine, and it was when you used to have mouse balls and the mouses, and we took all the mouse balls out of all the mouses. And one of the kids came back and was like, "Oh, we're going to use the computer lab the rest of the class." And we didn't have enough time to put the mouse balls back, so we ran to the bathroom and threw them out the window. And the teacher came in and was screaming at us, saying, "I know it was you." And we just we didn't admit to it. We just said, "I don't know what you're talking about. We have no idea." Yeah, we got lucky with that one. That one, I'll admit, was my fault. Josh Allen, touchdown! Let's go! Stephon Diggs in the back of the end zone. Let's go. We're going for 2. Ah, I see. Okay. Wait, why are we going for 2 again?
with some of the
For the win. I get it. All right. I get it.
There you go. Now they go for 2 here.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Big time. Big time. We're going to win this game. We're about to win this game.
So you know exactly what you need next time around.
Come on, Josh.
Allen's got Murray out there, doesn't choose him. Goes to the back.
Yes!
Second foot down.
Yes!
2-point conversion. 24-18. Stephon Diggs. The touchdown, the 2-point conversion. Security there is facing the crowd, as they so often are. And you see those collisions. Looks like everybody seems to be okay.
So here's what everybody's doing now, taking these great receivers across the field, and it's up to the far side linebacker, in this case Logan Wilson, to get depth to help.
Oh my gosh.
Possession. Just couldn't get quite enough to alter that pass.
Josh Allen's on fire.
It is.
The body control and be at that speed.
And to also understand exactly where your feet are.
Right.
But there's something about, Mike, when this turns into a 6-point game, it just adds pressure to the Cincinnati Bengals now because there is
Diggs is all right.
Sit back and be conservative.
Oh my gosh.
If the Buffalo Bills score another touchdown, they win. They win. So now the Cincinnati Bengals
Let's go. Let's go.
to take care of.
Let's go. We're about to win this game, baby. We're about to witness freaking greatness. We're about to witness greatness.
And now the number is 6. It's up to the Buffalo.
How about Josh Allen on that drive, too? Are you kidding me right now?
One thing we have to talk about here, they challenged that call. It cost them a timeout, right? So now Buffalo is down to just one.
Josh Allen, 258 passing, 1 touchdown passing, 1 touchdown rushing. He's got 8 carries for 44 yards.
1 first down, if not 2.
This defense. One more stop, baby. One more stop. I believe. How about a pick 6, too, or something? We can end that poll, too, since we scored. It's all right.
All these guys up. He starts yelling Lester, Lester, Lester. Well, left. There you go. It's not that complicated. And you just slide everybody over to the left. Now you've got the one-on-one coverage. Your slot against Taron Johnson. Huge play for Joe Burrow and Boyd.
Joe Burrow, 348 yards passing.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
Not have their safety Micah Hyde on the field. Taylor Rapp in as Hyde was injured on the last drive. 2 to go. Stanford possible second.
Get him.
Nixon.
Nothing. Only a few yards.
Saw McDermott here at 237. Cincinnati chooses to run.
Smart move there. This is it. We got to stop him here. We can't afford another first down. We can't afford another first down.
Sort of the playoff game was the same way, and the Cincinnati Bengals were able to run it and pick up a first down. So
Steven says onside recovery there, that too. Jack, are you kidding me? 32-yard pass. Megan says be aggressive. Vito says McD's D. We got it. We got to stop. We got to get a stop. This is it. We can't afford another first down. We're without any timeouts.
Because they might have already had 2 touchdowns if that hadn't happened.
I mean, Chris, think about it. Buffalo's moved the ball better.
No way. Dane Jackson's shaking up now.
Buffalo had taken the timeout.
Oh my gosh.
And now the athletic training staff came out to look at Jackson, who's on one.
The refs screwed us. That was a catch by Sherfield.
And that leaves Buffalo out of timeout.
Like, I can't believe this, dude. The refs totally freaking did everything they could for the Bengals in this game.
They have a very late bye. Their bye.
They did everything they could for the Bengals.
3 games after this before they get to their bye.
Just absolutely brutal.
sealed that one to his own tower.
Jason says, I'm proud of you, Matt. You got to believe if you're a Bills fan. Appreciate that.
So you've got
Jason, you're awesome, man.
in there now.
Always believe. I will always believe, no matter what. Witnessing that Music City miracle, I know it was against us, but I know what the NFL can do. I know miracles exist. Crazier things have happened. Like they can fumble it, we can pick it off. Fumble it. Mixon goes down. He's short. They're going to take it down to the 2-minute. Mixon is hurt. Mixon is shaken up.
The ground there. The Bills coming up, as you see the action they had before the bye with the Broncos, the Jets, and the Eagles in Philadelphia, the one team with one loss in the NFL. And then out of the bye, they've got the Chiefs.
Come on, Bills.
The toughest schedule in the NFL coming into this week.
Come on, Bills.
Puck brings down to the 2-minute warning. And
This is it.
play to see if the Bills get a shot or not. Satan's had a good day so far. The Jets, Patriots lost. Dolphins at the top of this division lost. The Bills are losing. The Jets play tomorrow night and might sneak to within a half game of the lead.
Megan keeps donating with the super chats. Keep smiling and believe. That's right. Totally agree with that. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about, Buffalo. Gotta believe. Gotta believe. Let's go.
Sunday night. I'm sure a lot of Jets fans are going to make that trip out to Vegas, as Giant fans did this week. So look forward to that. And so important in the AFC, as we talked about, Chris, all these teams with 2 and 3.
Got the train horn. The biggest, most important train horn of the game. This is it. Get hyped up. Get hyped up. Let's get that sack on Burrow. Let's burrow. We got a burrow. Here comes an all-out blitz. Looks like the Bills are stuffing the line of scrimmage here. What's going to happen? Holding. Call the flag. Where's the flag?
Miller couldn't corral him, and the Bengals are going to get this one.
Nose to nose, eye to eye with one of the greatest players in the history of defensive football, and Von Miller and Joe Mixon, as he did in the playoff game as well.
These refs are freaking horrible, man.
That really hard final first down, and it is victory formation time for the Bengals.
40, 40, and 40.
Cincinnati went to Buffalo and beat the Bills in the divisional playoff 27-10. They're going to win here 24-18.
Dude, these refs screwed us. They totally screwed us. I know we didn't play our best ball, but seriously, the refs were freaking brutal, man.
The larger picture of one, Hamlin's health, the fact that he's here, he's part of the 53-man roster, and that he's done and led so much good for education, AEDs, CPR, and this whole Cincinnati community. That was the story coming in, and the story we'll leave tonight is a Bengals team that is...
We got to check the stats. This is just horrible. I can't even... The refs screwed us. Between the Trent Sherfield catch, between the roughing the passer on Tim Settle, Josh Allen's intentional grounding penalty, the holding on the final play of the freaking game.
Second week in a row, Joe Burrow looks like Joe Burrow. It's a difference. It really was.
This refs screwed us, man.
Josh played great. Made a lot of plays. Had a little better running game. Stayed a little healthier on defense. And pretty much sums it up.
And they've won 4 in a row, and the last 3 against...
You guys could see here, too, the penalties were pretty even, but 5 penalties for the Bills for 49 yards, 6 penalties for 49 yards in the Bengals. But again, we shouldn't have had 3 of those penalties. 2 turnovers, too. Like, You know, we lose by 6, but we had 2 turnovers, and the Bengals didn't have any. You know, like, it's just crazy. It's crazy, man. For us to even be that close, it's kind of remarkable, to be honest. To have 2 turnovers, to have those penalties, and to only lose by 6, to still have a shot at potentially winning the game. Having Terrell Bernard, our starter, go down too. Linval Joseph, Daquan Jones being out, really, and Rasul Douglas, really the first games with the Buffalo Bills. Leonard Fournette not playing also too. Man, it's just absolutely crazy. It's crazy. It's just the stars did not align today. It's not that I can't say that we suck or we're not good. You combine the zebras, like Pete says here, you combine the freaking horrible calls by the refs, right? Obviously, the poor decision by Josh Allen, Gabe Davis, and Josh Allen not being on the same page there multiple times. One being an interception, the other one being the intentional grounding. I mean, you just add all those things up, and the Bills only lost by 6. I mean, these are correctable things. You know, if we correct ourselves, we should be in much better shape going forward. But we have to correct ourselves here, guys. Like, we can't afford to play like this against great teams. You have to play better against great teams, and it shows you, like, 2 turnovers to none, right? Hardly even running the ball too. Like, look at the rushing attempts here for the Bills. Only 16 rushing attempts. You think the Bills would have been freaking trying to run and ground and pound the Bengals, but I think the game just totally got away from us. Only 2 carries for Latavius Murray, both coming in within 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. I don't know. There's a lot of debatable stuff here. The turnover, the fumble with Dalton Kincaid was just a great play by the Cincinnati Bengals. And Josh Allen's interception to Gabe Davis, that just was not a good look at all. Gabe Davis, Josh Allen not being on the same page. Unfortunate loss here for the Buffalo Bills. But, you know, I really think for us to only lose by 6 is remarkable. We should have gotten killed. We should have really gotten smothered. It should have been another 27-10 loss, to be honest. It is tough. Wump Donkey says the remaining schedule, it's the hardest remaining schedule in the NFL. It's the hardest that we have. But Buffalo Bills, we fall to the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati, too. You got to keep that in mind. It was away. They did have home field advantage. We were calling the silent count all game long. But gosh, you know, even the best players on this team just did not have a great day. You know, Dane Jackson was really one of the only defensive players that brought it today. Joe Burrow being sacked only once, us having under 20 carries. I called it. Those were recipes to win. We had to sack Joe Burrow at least 3 times. We didn't do it. We had to run the ball at least 20 times, and we didn't do it. And then you couple that with the turnovers, Josh Allen's turnover, and then the remarkable punch out by the Cincinnati Bengals on Dalton Kincaid, our rookie. Just absolutely tough. You know, I know we're going to get better from this. We'll definitely improve. I appreciate you guys all joining me tonight. You guys are all freaking awesome. Definitely be releasing a video, the breakdown video on this a little bit further. Probably do a game film study review during the week as well. But, I mean, unfortunate. I think there are still some bright spots, though, Bills Mafia. There are still some bright spots. Man, we got a tough schedule ahead of us. Appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to end the poll here. Unfortunately, we did not make that final stop. 52% said yes, 47% said no. Appreciate you guys all so much. I will check you guys soon. All right? Go Bills.